roads twisting hard where the shadows lie. Grip the handle, feel the engines roar. Freedom ain't a dream, it's the open door. Ride the storm, feel the thunder break. Cut the change and let the earth quake. Born to run, born to never fold. Heart of fire, soul of untamed gold. Night's a beast, it devours the weak. Steel and fire, the language I speak. Dust in my lungs, wind in my face. Speed's my temple, this road's my grace. Ride the storm, feel the thunder.
And we welcome you back again on this Tuesday night with coverage on the NASRA 360 Racing Network. It is the NASRA Endurance Prosper Engineering Series. And we are live at Sebring International Raceway. Tonight is the 2 hours of Sebring. I'm Wesley Outland. Bigglesteen Hopton is alongside, and we are glad that you are here. Give me some sound, Mr. Buddy. Dean, we're ready to go road course racing, buddy. You like Sebring? Is this a fun track for you, man? Good evening.
G'day. Not really. If it compares to about 10,000 other tracks around the world, absolutely not. But it is what it is. In the United States, the Americas and stuff like that, yeah, it's not a bad track. Not a bad track at all. Because it's not as technical as what you'd find on other tracks. Wes.
I got you. Well, 2 hours is the distance that we're going to be running tonight, obviously. In just a few moments, the pace car will drop onto pit road, and we'll get ready to get this thing started. Real quickly, we'll give you the starting lineup as these drivers are already making parade laps. As Tristan Bruce, Isaac Bevan will be on the front row. Melton and, of course, Miller on row number 2. Smith Scott, row 3. That's Shane Scott. And we got Shear, Dalton Shear, Joshua Suss for row number 4, Brokaw and Gordon, top 10, Miller, Wood, Painter, Richards, Adam Newton, Corey Sullivan or Casey Sullivan, and J.D. Larson right there in the back. That is the lineup. And the cool thing is, MDW, this time back in 12th. How long will it be before he climbs to the front? This guy's dominated this year. We'll see what he does tonight at Sebring here, Dean. Pace car lights are off.
I didn't think it'd be a matter of time for MDW to get up there. BMWs are on the grid, as you can clearly see there, Wesley. But, we'll see how it pans out later on in the race.
What a year this guy's having, man. I'm telling you, it's been fun watching him. Obviously, Tyler Justice in a Mercedes and a BMW of Isaac Bevan on the front row for USA and Germany. And we're ready to watch these guys get ready to come to green clock. Will reset when the green flag flies. They're going to have 2 hours of race time here. Don't forget, by the way, this Saturday night, Dean, Jacob, myself, we join you for 6 hours at Le Mans. That's going to be a fun one. I'm understanding, actually, Dean, that there's over 30-plus drivers entered for that race on Saturday night. All right, pace car bringing the field around here at Sebring. This track located in Florida. Actually, the SCCA Trans Am Series was here this past weekend at Sebring International. And we're ready to see what these guys will do. Green flag in the air, ladies and gentlemen. Clock resets. We're going racing. 2 hours at Sebring. Enjoy this one. Round number 4, the NASRA Prosper Engineering Endurance Series is on. We'll give you a lay of the land here in just a bit. Obviously, this is a very fun road course for many people.
Not so fun
As
for
the
that,
green
man.
flag just fell. Yeah.
Somebody just went around the corner there a little bit sideways and twirly there, Wesley, but so far so good. I should still be in it. Tyler Justice in the lead at the moment. No changes, but there is one change. It's called MDW. He's up 8 places.
David Wood.
already.
Yeah, look at this, man. Already flying through the field. Started 12th. Already up 7 positions. He's in 5th, and he's got his shot on Shane Scott, the Scott Design Details, number 1. Already trying to bypass him. He's on driver right.
They're just letting him go.
Shane Scott,
They're
he
just
let
letting
him
him
have
go.
it, man, didn't he?
Why are they letting him go? MDW, yeah, he's a force to reckon with, but you don't yield your position at a racing line. No
Just
way.
gave it up.
Gave it up. Don't give it up. I know he's a force to be reckoned with, but really, gentlemen, really. If I was out there, Wes, I would make it the most difficult thing I can ever do to get MDW up. He's in P3 in the background. Check it out. As Tyler Justice and Isaac Bevan are battling it out for P1.
Fight for that position. Sebring Raceway track dimensions. By the way, this track is
they're fighting
3.74 miles, 6.022 kilometers. And look at this battle now going on for the lead.
Couple of slowdowns, actually. You can see those yellow flags. This could be punishing for these two drivers at the moment. I'd be communicating to each other and go, MDW's in the background, and if you don't behave yourself, he'll steal that position. So Isaac Bevan and Tyler, they need to be like cooperating here for a second. All right, fair enough. Don't be intimidated by the old MDW weather machine, but at some point along the line, that fight has cost Tyler Justice potentially a P2 position here. MDW trying to make his way around the... He won't go around the outside. What he's going to do is a little switcheroo there. Wesley?
Yes, sir. 3.74 miles, 6.02 kilometers. There's 17 turns on a mixed surface of concrete and pavement. They drive clockwise around here, and it is adjacent to the Sebring Regional Airport. Renowned for its challenging combination of concrete, 0.7 miles, and asphalt, 3.4 mile surfaces. Located on a former 1940s Air Force base, the clockwise circuit includes 2 long straightaways and is famous for its rough battle of the bumps surfaces. And we'll keep an eye on that here throughout the night as we're only 3 minutes in on sim time.
I mean, I'm not surprised you guys have an Air Force, an airfield somewhere everywhere in the States. Probably about every 12 miles is an Air Force base. Well, I'm not surprised.
You're funny.
It's true, but it's a good thing about the US. If you ever need to land an aircraft, you've got plenty of places to land it. Let's see if MDW can land a P2 as he goes around the outside again. I'm hats off to Tyler Justice here. He is fighting that Mercedes too for now, but the BMW up the inside now. I think MW might have the position as that is it up in the P2. MW up 11 places, essentially from the outhouse to the penthouse, sub-penthouse. But now, I don't imagine Isaac Bevan's going to want to yield this one too much, my friend. He's going to fight for it a bit. So
we're going to...
Tyler's not giving it up.
Let's go on board with the leaders as they're coming across the start-finish line. This is going back into turn 1. This is obviously turns 1 coming down to the front straightaway actually here now. This is the front stretch. So another lap completed. We're going to go a lap around Sebring on board with one of these drivers. This is Ullman Straight. Ullman Straight leads us back down to the start-finish line. They're working back into turn number 1. Turn 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are right there, a part of the big bend, if you will, of the race course. Little S's, not big S's like we saw with Coda, but it's still S's of the course. They'll work under the bridge, and they'll make their way down to turn 7. Here comes a tight hairpin turn. This is turn 7, 8, and 9. This will take us all the way to the back straightaway part of the course, if you will. Make that turn. Turn 7, 8, and 9 on the course. And then they'll work their way on another part of the back area of the track. This will be the Collier part of the speedway. This is turns 10, 11, and 12 to turn 13 to the tower view. You'll see the tower pop up in view. Right there. Listen to the way he's burping the throttle too, by the way.
Yep.
working his way from turn 13. He'll cross the Bishop Bridge onto turn 14, heading towards the Lamar corner of 14 and 15. This is where they're at right now, Dean, making a lap here. And then they'll work their way from turn 15 to turn 16 down the Ullman straightaway. This is not the front stretch. This is the Ullman straightaway. They'll head towards the Sunset Bend right now, hitting it at turn 17. There's that sharp turn. Got to find a way to wiggle through there and back to start finish. There is a lap around Sebring.
Yeah,
there it is, Dean.
See the completely different racing lines as well, too, through the final couple of corners you mentioned, which MDW could handle quite well. It put pressure on Bevan, which Bevan will have to be driving basically in his mirrors at this point because all over the place. Look at the track limits as well, too, that MDW is using. We spoke about that, didn't we, in the previous race? That
yes, sir.
They were on the limit, the absolute limit of how much track limitations you can do. Now, of course, if you're new to the series, and welcome, if you are familiar with the series, you'll realize that if you do go off those tracks too much, you will eventually get a slowdown. If not, essentially, you will get a drive-through penalty. Look at that, MDW is just trying to fill up Isaac Bevan's mirrors full of the 21 BMW.
Times driving off course, not racing carefully will accrue increment points, incident points, and if you get too many incident points, then a black box will pop up on the driver's name on the scoring ticker that's on the upper left. And that means the driver has to come down and suffer a penalty. If you notice the driver go off course or lose handling, you'll see a yellow box just a moment ago like Richards did. That means he goes off course. He went off the course. That's a caution to let other drivers know that there is a car off the course. But then once he gets back going again in forward momentum clockwise, then that will go away. What a sharp angle here around turns number 16 and 17. Look at how you just really grind off the apron. Use the rumble strips as your friend down, of course, the Ullman straightaway, if you will. The Ullman straight. And
It's
look
just
at
giving him
MDW right on the back door of Bevan, man.
Yeah, can't do anything at this point. Tyler Justice is hanging in here. That's actually quite impressive. MW set the fastest lap. Different racing line once again, but it's crucial at the moment here for Isaac Bevan to try to hold up MDW as much as he can, but I'm not sure it's going to be too much at the moment because down on the inside there, MDW is going to have the inside line. Plenty of runoff area here. Typical for you guys in your American tracks as well, too. You tend to have a lot of runoff area.
Yeah.
But, you go to Monaco and Monte Carlo, my friend. There's no runoff area. Hey, well, we go out to Long Beach, actually. I'll give you that for a track. There's no runoff area there, too. But there it is. Isaac Bevan still holding off at the moment. He's got to get the good exit here. MDW will have more speed to carry through. This is actually bringing Tyler Justice into play. He's going to be loving this fight up the road here because any of these mistakes that these two drivers at the front here will be costing them big time. Switcheroo here at the moment. This might be frustrating MDW a little bit, even though he's pretty cool, calm, and collective.
Like he normally does,
no,
right?
not yet.
Clear him.
This is why I said it's very important for Isaac Bevan to become the widest car possible. That BMW is the same BMW that MDW is driving as well, too. Just maybe set up a little bit different, the way the drivers like it, but it's still the same machinery. It has its own benefits and not. And in fact, it's going to be bringing Tyler Justice into play. So this could be a bit of pressure. We've actually seen this series for the first time for MDW.
Finally given a fit for Matthew David Wood to get around and go to the lead. He is not easily taking these spots like he's done in the past 3 weeks, right? Here he comes, though.
That'll be hard braking.
Bevan's not going to give it up, though, and nope, he will. Better momentum for MDW, and he'll squeeze in there and take that lead in the S's.
Yeah. I was going to say good work for MDW, but I'll have your work cut out for you right now. If you sit there and if MDW, if you're around in about 9 hours from now, I'll give you a run for your money with a whole bunch of Australian drivers who could drive a GT3. But unfortunately, it's been spoken about just for Sus as well, too. But like, I got a handful of drivers out here give MDW a run for his money. But unfortunately, It's middle of the day in Australia.
You speak of Long Beach, and Dean and I work the NASCAR, the Australian NASCAR X Series tonight and or last night. Last night for him, this morning for me, and we're going to do the trucks for Australian eNASCAR on Thursday, and they are racing at Long Beach. And remember, I mentioned to you, I've done Long Beach before, but the last time I did a Long Beach iRacing broadcast team was in August of 2020.
Wow.
That was during COVID. That's the last time that I did an iRacing broadcast at the Long Beach track, and obviously that was famous from its IndyCar days, the Long Beach Grand Prix.
That was a while ago there, Wes. Yeah, exactly. But, well, welcome back to Long Beach. Obviously, in a couple of days, here's Dalton Shearer. He was a little bit of a battle there with Joshua Suss. Something happened a little bit back there, too, because he's had to lift off a little bit. We have another battle at the moment of Devin Pater and Luke Smith. They have a little switcheroo. Luke Smith had a little bit of a moment. Where's Luke Smith currently at the moment? 2 positions down on where he started this race. The number 99. What's that TV series? 99? Hey, 99. Can't remember what that one is right now. Get Smart. There it is. You probably remember that one. Luke Smith and Trace Miller are the battle for 6th, 7th, and 8th. But Isaac Bevan is still just keeping MDW honest. And, well, who can keep the weatherman? Got to keep him as close as possible, can't you, Wesley? Because if you don't, he's up the road by a long mile. Can't believe that I've out TV referenced Wesley.
A lot of TV references, my friend. And yeah,
you don't know the Get
the
Smart?
butt of the joke, indeed.
99? No. Oh, well.
1999, yeah.
No, not 99. It's the agent number. Get Smart was like one of those spoof series of agents.
Yes. Was it 24? Was the TV show 24?
No. This is like 70s and 80s, mate. Devin Pater gets past Luke Smith. Next up on his hit list would be Trace Miller for the Audi. You're too young, Wes. You're just too young. Anybody in the chat?
I was born in 83. I mean...
I was watching this one on TV when I was a kid. So, who knows?
Agent 99?
Yes.
I can't... I don't know.
It might not have been on US TV as much as what it was in Australia TV, but it's US series. Anyway.
Was it Get Smart?
Yeah, Get Smart.
Ah, I got
it! Missed it by that much. Oh, didn't miss it by that much there, Devin Pater. Onto the back of the Audi.
Devin Pater better get smart.
Yeah. He looked it up.
Dean, I don't know if you saw this or not, but did you see where iRacing made a post nationally to everybody letting them know that if you are on camera doing an iRacing broadcast and you are found consuming alcohol, adult beverages during a broadcast, that they will ban your iRacing account. Did you know that?
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Wesley. That's good. That's good. But I'll tell you what. I don't know how many times I've mentioned to iRacing about stuff, and they never watched broadcasts. So good luck on that one, iRacing. Good luck that they're ever going to watch the broadcast to actually come back on that one. Unless, of course, you're a big a streamer on Twitch or whatever, YouTube. Then, yeah, of course, that'll be the case. They'll catch you out. But
we have a new rule. This comes from iRacing, iracing.com. We have a new rule. If your video camera catches you consuming or drinking while iRacing, you will be locked out for a minimum of 2 weeks suspension.
Drinking what?
Introducing the iRacing Under the Influence ticket, IUI, is designed to keep our community and our data pure. Be safe out there, friends.
Yeah, but how do they know what you're drinking? As Trace Miller goes around the exit to the final corner. That's a big one. If you're crazy enough to
be on camera with a Jack Daniels bottle in your hand, the Jack Daniels.
You can have water inside it for all you know.
Bud, right?
You can have water. That's pretty hard to prove that. It's pretty hard to prove if you're intoxicated on camera. Anyway, I wouldn't worry about it. iRacing doesn't even pay attention anyway. It'll only be...
Drink all you want while you're on the air. There you go.
No, just don't drink what you want if you have less than a couple of 1,000 people watching your stream. That's about it.
Gotcha.
You'd be fine. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe
I mean,
Brady.
do you know how much I've complained to iRacing about
drinking on the job for NASRA? You know
how much I've complained to iRacing over the years about all stuff that they need to fix. I never have them contacting me. Maybe I should be drinking on camera right now, Wesley. Maybe I'll get their attention that way. That's maybe what I need to do, mate.
I don't know if production counts, right?
Maybe we can pop up a little camera and then we'll be drinking while we commentate and produce, and then I'll be sitting there going, "Oh, we're going to pay attention right now." We don't pay attention.
Now, we know that Jacob drinks, okay? We know Jacob drinks on the job. We know this. He's done it before, so.
Oh,
hey,
but you know what's going to happen?
We're going to...
Yeah, go ahead.
What? Go ahead.
Well, what'll happen?
What's going to happen?
They'll turn around and say you're not allowed to talk about it as well.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Hey, by the way, don't forget, I'll be joining you guys in the booth on tomorrow and Friday. Tomorrow night, we are going to Atlanta, the Concerns of Police Survivors 225 at Atlanta for the, of course, truck series on Friday night, the Concerns of Police Survivors truck series. That'll be the Cops truck series on Friday. And tomorrow night, we're going to the Daytona International Speedway. But, Dean, we're going to the road course. We're racing the 49 North Collision 225, part of the playoffs at the Daytona Road Course. Now, that's going to be pretty exciting. I don't think I've done a Daytona Road Course race in probably 2 or 3 years on iRacing.
Oh, I've done 24 hours of those in a few years, my friend. So I'm well aware of it. Looking forward to see how he's going to handle that one. Closest battle at the moment, Joshua Suss. Boss man this league.
Don't forget,
trying to hold off.
Don't forget this Saturday night. Don't forget Saturday night at 6 Eastern time. I want to remind everybody of that. Saturday night, 6 Eastern. We're going 6 hours straight with road course racing with the Prosper Engineering Endurance Special, 6 hours from Le Mans. You like Le Mans, don't you, Dean? Ain't that a fun track? Do you think they're going to set it up for like daytime and nighttime racing, basically, too?
Oh, yeah, it will. It might be, absolutely. It
might have some rain.
Oh, I'm so used to it for I'm used for it. Used for it for endurance races there, Wesley. So
right.
I mean, I'm just this. It's so much. It's hard to say. It's an interesting track. It's got lots of long straights, of course, some technical corners on it. Yeah. Once you do 24 hours of it over and over again, I'm just like, I forget all the corners because there's so much going on.
About Daytona a couple of weeks ago, right? I mean, we just, Daytona. I know I did 6 full-fledged 500-mile Daytona races.
I don't want to talk about Daytona, Wesley.
Like
don't bring that up, Wesley. Don't bring that up. It's like
how many did you do? Didn't you do like 4?
Oh, about the same. Yeah, I think you probably did a little bit more, but I actually maybe did. I didn't do as long ones that you did for the 500 miles and stuff like that, but I did a lot of them. And here we go, a little battle there between Devin Painter there and Joey Helton. Interesting for that's the 99 machine up 10 places, and down 3 is Joey Helton. Another BMW versus BMW battle here as well, Wesley. Yeah, it's just that. One person gets an idea, do a Daytona on the Daytona week, and everybody does it. And so it's like copycat. Sorry to say it, Wes, but it's like, be a little creative.
You've been there, done it one time, and bam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, leagues don't do it every 2-3 times a week like we do. So you can't blame them.
Yeah.
Then again, drivers had to do the Daytona 24 hours too. But that's a road course, not the oval. Remember the pit stop said, Wesley, like we had in the endurance races? We expect them around 30 minutes, give or take. That's what we've
around
seen.
that time.
Yeah.
And that's roughly, if you're keeping a lap counter, probably around lap number 15 or so, 15 to 18 laps, I think, something like that. And MDW back out in front again. But I'll tell you what, though, Dean, got to give props to these guys. It wasn't easy. They did not just, well, some drivers rolled over, but for others up in the front, Isaac Bevan and Tyler Justice did not just let MDW pass them easily. He had to work for it.
Yeah, you can't, because I think they've all realised this deep into the season as well, too, in the standings. You can't let MDW. Somebody goes off. There it is. Jerry Holton goes a little wide. You can't let MDW go too far up the road. That'll be a bit of a struggle. Joey's going to decide to go in the pit road right now, which is probably very interesting. I actually hats off to him, Wesley, because he's gone off. He's scrubbed a lot of speed in those final couple of turns, and he's realised, you know what? I'll come down. I've already lost so much speed. I'll come down to pit road. Won't have to worry about slamming on the brakes at full speed. Come down, and knowing that you got a pit stop in about 10 minutes anyway, so take that opportunity to try a little undercut scenario. I think that's actually not a bad idea. It's like if you have a spin in the final corner, Wes, what do? You've already scrubbed that speed, right? You're already crawling, try to accelerate. You got cold tyres or overheated tyres at that point. Go down a pit road, get that pit stop done anyway. If not, he was going to be down here in about 1 or 2 laps. I think it's probably a clever strategy. Adam Newton, the Bulldog. Here we're watching the pitches battling for P10 there with Katie Miller.
Sorry about that. I had to have an adult conversation with someone. Matthew David Wood right now
me?
up 12 positions. No, not you. No, somebody else. Flying through the field. 2 minutes, 1 seconds. 2.01.769. 201.979 is the time between Matthew David Wood, MDW, and Isaac Bevan. 2 minutes, 1 second, 0.769 seconds. Yes.
Yeah, Wesley, I was going to say, if I could tell some of my Australian friends right now to say, okay, quit your day job, right? Because it's midday of Australia right now on a weekday. Come here and give MDW, Isaac Bevan, Tyler Justice, Shane Scott, and all them for a run for their money. They will. And they'll give them a run for their money. SVG style. In fact, I have, the leagues that we broadcast as well. So we got some actual mates of SVG that come and race get SVG to race in the league every once in a while as well. So, what do you think? MDW would be starstruck at the moment if you had SVG coming in the league and racing with him, but SVG is a little busy. But we'll see as
that's to say, man, if we got, and actually there's a league, the Australian NASCAR X Series.
Yeah.
So, the NASCAR deal.
Yep.
That Shane Van Gisbergen
we had him in
ran.
there. Yeah, he's ran there.
Yeah,
when
Anthony
he can.
Alfredo has actually ran.
Some of it, he's got good friends in the league as well, like actual buddies that'll get him in there and race when he can. Of course, he's pretty busy these days. But wouldn't he be good out here in the? He'll even be good out here in the GT3s, mate, because he used to race V8 supercars. Oh, that man can race anything on a road course. Jacob doesn't like
Matthew
him
David Wood. He is running. Yeah, I don't know why Jacob don't like.
He raced him in a couple of
online
league, not league races, but online open races.
What do you expect? He's going to drive the way he drives in NASCAR, man. He's in the V8 supercars. He's not going to be friendly.
No.
He's going to be competitive. He's going to want to win.
That is the scenario, my friend. Exactly.
Yeah.
But he's a good guy. Representing, obviously, our neck of the woods over there. Well, my neck of the woods, per se.
You live near Auckland, New Zealand? Do you live near there?
3-hour flight from Auckland, mate.
3-hour flight, so you can't drive it? No through the mountains and all that stuff?
The mountains, it's an island. New Zealand's a continent.
Oh, it's an island. I got you.
Yeah,
I got you. Got you.
But yeah, I've been to Auckland many times actually. Who's off the track there? I think that's Joshua Suss actually. Ooh, Jay Suss.
Joshua Suss in trouble.
He's got a smile on his face too. Oops,
he's got a smile on his face though. Joshua, yeah. He just
Keep
knew the
it on
camera
the
was on
road,
him.
Josh.
I think he smiled there. He was Joshua, keep it on the ditches. Keep it out of the ditches, actually, right?
MDW's lead is about 6 seconds over Isaac Bevan at the moment. But a couple of things I did notice with MDW, my friend, is he's had a few off-track excursions at the moment too. So we know if you get too many of those off-track excursions, he's going to get a drive-through penalty. So don't think it'd bother him that much, Wes. However, he's got to have that big enough gap to cover a pit stop. And this is probably one of the closest races we've seen him not drive away so far from the rest of the field that he can cover off, like, practically lapping all the cars that he's had in the past. There's a photographer. I saw him there for a second. Take those
good
photos.
action shots there. Yeah, what are you doing? The car comes crashing.
Come on, check it.
At least he's actually moving around, right? Check your camera. Check your camera. Get the picture. At least he's moving. He's showing more action than the pit crew does.
Yeah, there you go. iRacing's. I say, iRacing put a lot of detail on our cameraman on the side. Paying attention as well, too, if you're drinking whilst you're driving. They released a new game. Did you notice that? iRacing Arcade? What is it?
Yeah, they got an iRacing arcade game. Yeah.
Even you and I could probably do all right in that one. Come to think of it. Just grab a controller and drive around the track. You wouldn't need all the setups and all the skills that you need that these gladiators can do.
Racing arcade. Collect the whole set.
We might do a celebrity, not a celebrity, but like a commentator's iRacing arcade. Just everybody in the league, having a little fun race at some point in the future. We shall see, including the audience. Let's get the girlfriends, the wives, the cats, the dogs, the sons, the daughters. Let's get, aunties, uncles, grandfathers, grandmothers. Let's get everybody involved. Have a little fun race.
Bring them all out here.
And for charity,
iRacing arcade. iRacing arcade.
Corey Miller going to pit road as well too, my friend. So another one of those drivers leading down to pit road. But we are at the 27 marker, Wes, so we're getting damn close to that scheduled pit stop.
Normally they go about a half hour, and then we'll start seeing them come down
So
pit
about
road.
3
Corey
minutes
Miller,
shy.
by the way, going for the undercut. He just come down pit road.
Yep.
So he's in 13th position on pit road. Some other drivers in the back come down pit road, like Joey Helton. And that's about it. Tyler Brokaw actually came down pit road as well. And we saw Robbie Richards come down to the pit lane, too.
The Bulldog, Ab Newton, putting pressure on Casey Sullivan. They're up 5 and 8 between each other. That's Corvette versus BMW. Now, men from the United States of America, what'd you be putting your money on? The Corvette or the Beamer?
I would say the Corvette.
I mean, which is a nice. I mean, the Corvette looks nicer, doesn't it? Lower to the ground, more shaped
Seems like
a
it's got
sports car.
more of an aerodynamic package than
It
the
does,
other
doesn't
car
it?
does. Yeah.
That's piloted by Casey Sullivan at the moment, number 34. I do give the Corvette one of the best looking cars on the field. I mean, this is comparison to supercars like Ferraris, Porsches, Lamborghinis, BMWs, Audis, Fords. They're all there. One Porsche, actually. No Lamborghinis, believe it or not, on our field, but they are out there in the GT3s, Audis. No Aston Martins, surprising enough. I know none of you said the Star Treks. There's no Star Treks, mate.
Yeah.
Which is the McLarens.
Yeah, I was seeing those Star Trek cars. Yeah.
Surprising.
Hey, by the way, next race coming up will be Mid-Ohio, coming up on March the 17th. That'll be a fun one. Just look at the updated schedule. Already into round number 5 of 18 on the season. Remember, running bi-weekly. Mid-Ohio, next race, Monza.
I can't wait for
That
Monza.
towing company King of Europe race, by the way. Those are the red ones. That's that towing company King of Europe race. Now, what does that mean, by the way?
The European tracks, my friend. All the rest of these tracks are essentially in the United States. So
yeah.
Monza in Italy, Spa in Belgium, and Red Bull in Austria. And they're my favorite tracks out of this list as well, too, believe it or not. I mean, I do love all of these tracks that are in the United States, but compared to these European classic tracks, especially Monza and Spa, there's not too much that you can take away from them. I mean, they're great tracks. Especially the Monza combined.
Exciting,
you
man.
actually see that
Sure.
one, Wes. That's where you got the old school oval mixed with the road course. All in one. MDWN. It's right on. 30-minute marker.
We mentioned it right at the 30-minute marker. You're exactly right. And he will complete, as I mentioned, about
And
15
Bevan.
laps.
And Tyler.
Yeah, here comes. Yeah, they're going to monkey see, monkey do. Follow him.
Yep.
Probably the smartest thing to do here.
What's interesting as well, too, is I want to see if Shane Scott comes in, Devin Painter comes in. Yes, they do. I mean, as you said, monkey see, monkey do. Luke Smith, Dalton Shearer should come in as well, too.
I mean, this is the smart thing to do. This is a smart play. When you see the leader come in, the smart thing to do is to follow him, right? Because you're going to try to stay in sequence with these guys.
Unless
and
you're
they're going to try
Joey.
to exit together, too.
Joey Helton, Corey Miller, Trace Miller, they came down. I know. So Casey Sullivan stayed out. Al Newton stayed out. Dalton Shearer will come
Look at
in.
this, though. Matthew David Wood, Dean,
He still comes out.
entered
lead.
the pits in the
Yeah.
lead. He exits the pits with the lead. He still is in the lead.
Yeah, he had that much of it. Well, it's because they have much of a gap over the other drivers that didn't pit.
Strategy, though.
Yeah. So Casey Sullivan was the one that didn't pit. That's that one that we were looking at before, remember, in that Corvette. And he's trying to hold up Adam Newton. These are P1, P2 and P3 at the moment. They haven't yet to pit. So that's the gap. MDW was probably clever enough with his engineer to say, all right, am I going to come out ahead of everybody else essentially that I'm battling with, right? His engineer obviously said yes, pending, he said, Isaac Bevan didn't come in, but Isaac Bevan did, Tyler Justice and Shane Scott. So he probably didn't expect Adam Newton and Casey Sullivan to stay out, but even if he did, he managed to clear him, which is crucial because he didn't want to get into this dogfight between these two drivers. And speaking of this, there's another situation, but Shane Scott has come out and Devin Payne has come out before as well too. So this is a battle between two drivers who made their pit stops, and Shane Scott, of course, we're saying, great Scott, he wants to get past Devin Payne. But it's BMW versus BMW again, Wesley. So similar machines, similar pace, similar cornering. And Scott's got the Scott detail on the side of his machine.
Matthew David Wood in the lead. There's Shane Scott, by the way. There he is. It's currently in the 9th position. Got himself a comfortable drive going here as he works his way back down.
I'd like to call him
heading to start finish.
Smiley Shane. Here you go. Little sip of the. Oh, we would have to block that, Shane. Don't be drinking there, Shane.
On the job.
iRacing will be on top of that, mate. they'll be sending you some messages going, what is that liquid that you're drinking there, Shane?
He's laughing. Look at him. What is in that cup?
That's what I'm saying to you, Wes. Like, how could they ever prove what you're drinking in your sippy cup, right? I mean, as long as you don't have even if you put a logo on there and said, I would just put JD 0.00. I'm drinking Heineken 0 alcohol free.
Figured it would be something I figured it would be something like as far as like if you had it like a Jack Daniels bottle, like I said, and it's bourbon or it's
then again,
vodka, vodka,
as long as you don't have water,
Bacardi, Smirnoff, Budweiser, Coors Light, California, a little Colorado Kool-Aid, right?
Wesley, I worked on stages, right, in theater before, right, and whenever you drink on stage, right, in alcohol bottles, which are just labeled as alcohol, it's water. You don't drink when you're acting. So how does anybody know?
That right? I get it.
It's the same with actors on TV shows, right?
And all that.
When actors drink on TV shows, they're not actually drinking alcohol. I mean, that's what I mean. How are you going to prove it? That's the thing. That's what makes it difficult to prove. You'd have to actually be absolutely somehow intoxicated in order for them to go, oh, we deem that you're intoxicated, that means you have to get lawyers involved and all sorts of stuff. We've got a bit of a blinking car here as well, too. I mean, it's ridiculous to start policing something like that.
Might be the end of iRacing as we know it.
I think it's the end of you being able to actually stream anything anymore, mate. It's the days that you can't even say anything wrong, stream anything wrong, suggest anything wrong, and on top of that, your chat. You're now responsible, of course, on YouTube and Twitch and all that for and social media for anybody in your chat from saying anything abusive. If they say something abusive, you're responsible for it, Wesley. You can't be doing that.
You're exactly right. Don't forget NASRA Cup Series tomorrow night, playoffs, round number 2. Thank you to Jacob for filling in for me last Wednesday night, and I'll be filling in for him at Atlanta this Friday. So worked with y'all a couple of Fridays. I think they got Dean Michael McKinnon. I think I heard Michael McKinnon's back working with you guys.
So.
Obviously, Michael McKinnon, one of the original owners of NASRA. And and then he worked in the booth a little bit, and then he messaged me and said, "Hey man, if there's anything available, let me know." And I'm like, "Well, you need to reach out to Cody and Dean, or Cody and Brady." So
yeah.
So, and obviously he is going to be there, I believe, on Friday. I know Jacob will not. Jacob is going to be out Friday, and he'll be joining us though on Saturday for 6 hours of Le Mans. 6 hours of Le Mans. That's going to be a fun one.
This case, he was
Le Mans
iracing
is
to show
nothing
as well.
like Sebring, is it, Dean? Is it? It's a totally different course. Like it's a different animal.
Very long course. It's even got a McDonald's drive-thru. A KFC drive-thru. You really want to take it? You'll see it, Wes. You'll see it.
Le Mans has a KFC drive-thru?
Yes, sir. Just off the side of the track, but yeah, you wouldn't go off the racing track to go through it, but I'll put it out to you. You do 24 hours of Le Mans all the time. You get to notice everything in the background. Here's Casey at the moment. Casey Solomon, remember, we had a little chin wag into him in the last race. He's got his sofa in the background there. If you want to sit back and relax and enjoy the show.
The times that I have watched the 24 hours of Le Mans on IMSA TV and other stuff, when it's like in the dead of night, you just have the car headlights on. You don't have like light poles except on the front main straightaway or on the pit area. It's dark. I mean, my goodness,
Well, it's a long track too, so I mean, it's not really a short track. You can't really illuminate. They don't illuminate anyway specifically because you usually only illuminate tracks for short racing events, not long endurance races. Casey following currently at the moment Adam Newton, the Bulldog. As you can see on camera. Tyler Justice and Isaac Bevan. Nice little battle for P2 brewing up here at the moment. I guess these two drivers have to elect to go MDW's 18 seconds down the road there, Wesley. So, time to work together, I'd say, if you want to take it to the weatherman.
Yeah, beautiful day for racing, by the way, too. Look at the weather conditions. Look on the bottom right, you'll see the conditions for this race. Partly cloudy, but it's, just after 2:30, almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon, sim time?
Yep.
Yeah, 9-mile-an-hour wind, great Florida weather, chance of rain, 50%. Track temp, 113 degrees. My God. On the concrete and the pavement here at Sebring. And we're only 40 minutes into this race. Hey, let's step away and take a break, something we haven't done in a while. We got to thank our partners for NASRA, but when we come back, we complete our number 1, 2 hours of Sebring with the Prosper Engineering Endurance Series on this Tuesday night. Back in a moment.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Are you ready?
For Murph's Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's Magical Creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
Get to the NASRA 360 Racing Network. It's the NASRA Prosper Engineering Endurance Series, and tonight's Florida Cabinet Distributors 2 hours of Sebring. Bigglesdean Hopton, I'm Wesley Outlet. Thanks for joining us. Matthew David Wood took a little time to get around Isaac Bevan and Justice, but when he did, he has been the Pied Piper up in front. Oh, and by the way, Dean, he has a 21-second lead over Isaac Bevan, who's in second. So not only did he take the lead, he has ran away from everybody on the track.
Yeah, I know. I'm calling up some of my Australian buddies that they better get him out of the track there. See if they can try to hunt him down 41 minutes into this race and see if they can start lapping him. But it's not going to happen, is it? But good on MDW. He's a solid driver. You know what, Wesley? I was kind of thinking, should we put him under a little bit of pressure? We've been saying this, haven't we, during some of the races? I think some of the drivers...
You want to bring in Matthew
you
David
bring
Wood
him in
interview?
for a chin wagon. If, of course, he's got some gap out there in the race, so he doesn't have anybody around him.
He's got a 21-second lead.
Yeah. For a chin wagon. Well, let's see first, Wesley, before how this pans out between Newton, Casey Sullivan, and Dalton Shearer, because that's where the battle's brewing up here between these drivers. Oh, Casey. Risking it for the biscuit a little bit there, and now Adam Newton. Whoa.
Second. Well, we got to
And
go
that's
around.
Dalton. Dalton's around.
Oh, boy, Dalton Shearer going around. He loses,
He's
goes
all right.
outside the top 10 now, loses a couple of spots. Got Betty
Yeah.
White on his car.
He's all right. He's all right. He's all right. He didn't get much damage, I think, at all on that one. So he should be good to go.
Thank you for being a friend.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, no.
Rocking the Golden Girls, Betty White on the car.
Betty White's still alive?
No, she's not living anymore. Betty White found her.
That's right.
right.
That's right.
Yeah.
She did. Damn. She was a,
She did live to be
she's a
over
gold-
100 years old.
Yeah,
though.
she's a golden girl. Right there.
Yeah.
Dalton's
Betty Wright.
concentration, Wes. This is the thing about the road courses, that they don't necessarily always be as bunched up as you see in ovals. However, they're fighting lap times consistently, right? So the last lap time at the moment Casey Sullivan did was a 2:04.53.
Casey, look out! No! Did you see that look on Casey's face a moment ago, too? He said,
Oh,
oh snap!
Oh yeah. That's, you're battling the car, you're battling the endurance, you're battling the tire wear, the track evolution. I mean, his last lap's 2:04, right? He's actually about a second quicker than Adam Newton, although they probably had to react to that accident with Dalton before. But last lap for MDW was 3 seconds a lap quicker. If you did 3 seconds a lap quicker in Daytona, Wesley, you'd probably lap half the field.
I fly past everybody.
Yeah. So, but obviously road course is a bit different. But you see, he's got to be battling the time.
Look at Casey Sullivan. He's like, oh, man, relief
Hold my
there.
beer.
Did you see
Yeah.
a moment ago where he literally, made one little hiccup, and then all of a sudden he's like, oh, no,
Yep.
And
yes,
then he
sir.
gets back on course, and the Marine is able to get back going in the Corvette. What a save there for him.
I think Tyler Justice had a moment too. Let's have a look. Tyler Justice and P2. There it is. The
He's
lock
not
up.
on camera. Tyler Justice going around, though. Wow.
Yeah. He'll be all right. Should save that. He had a little bit of a gap to Isaac Bevan, but that's closed up right now. Live pictures. There it is. Isaac Bevan and Shane Scott all in the picture here in the battle for P2. Forget MDW. He's 30. He's a pit stop up the road now. Almost.
Loving it.
Almost a pit stop up the road. You want to see cameras?
Some of the rumble of these cars, man. There's the Scott's detailing entry. Shane Scott. Yeah. There he is. Shane got a good run going for him. Hey, all right, let's bring in MDW. He's got. Did it just say 36?
Not yet.
Lead?
Not
yes,
yet.
He does.
Not yet. Let's see how this battle pans out first. And if it gets a little quieter, we'll bring in MDW. Oh, he just get past lap cars too. I said in a minute. We gotta make sure this battle pans out first because we can't be shouting in MWW's ear about the battle at the moment between Shane Scott there and Isaac Bevan. Can we there, Wes? Great Scott. I think Scott just got past Bevan, so that Bevan's mistakes cost him quite a bit.
Loving it. Look at this again down the straightaway. One more time. Watch this. This is MDW, by the way. Tyler Justice, Shane Scott, Isaac Bevan, Luke Smith, but they are still 40 seconds to 46 seconds in the top 5 behind the leader of Matthew David Wood. Another dominating run. I don't know what we're going to do, Dean. I don't know how we're going to stop this guy. Matthew David Wood, we got to put bricks on his car. We got to put bricks in his trunk. We got to add tungsten weight. We got to, make him start 2 or 3 laps down.
We'll get him racing against
this,
SVG. That's it. We just get SVG in here. Done. MDW got your run for your money. I wouldn't necessarily say SVG would just blow MDW away too. They would have a good run for their money each between them. Obviously, in the racing sim, a bit different in the real car. I can't speak for MDW in a real racing car, but I can speak for MDW in a racing sim. He's quick. Seeing shots hunting down Tyler Justice for P2, Wes. So this is interesting. We saw that little bit of a spin there for Tyler Justice, put him on the back foot here right now into the clutches of Shane Scott, who disposed recently of Isaac Bevan for the P3 position. And he's got a bit of a gap as well, too. Over 5 seconds now at Isaac Bevan. Next up on his hit list, Tyler Justice in the Mercedes.
Not letting him go anywhere, man. He's hanging with him.
Different racing lines you can take around here. We saw that between different drivers. Lots of runoff areas. US tracks, my friend. Lots of runoff areas. As I said, apart from Long Beach. Not many tight runoff areas there. Or Monte Carlo. Or Albert Park in Australia. Or Spa. Or Spa's got some runoff areas. Or Canada. We're going to switch back to Isaac Bevan at the moment. I think he might have damage, Wes. Isaac Bevan's struggling big time. He's under big pressure there from, I think, Devin Painter, Luke Smith there, and now Joey Helton. And Adam Newton, too. Well, Adam Newton's a little bit further than Joey. But Isaac Bevan falling down at P6. He's definitely struggling. Look at this, Wes. Struggling. Something's not a mix there on the number 7 BMW. What if he's hit a wall, got some damage?
Confident as there is the different
struggling.
gauges of
Look,
the cars.
went crazy
and
deep
going
in the corner.
around. Wow. He didn't really spin, though. What a
No,
good save
he's
there
trying to
for
stop it, but it's not
5-7.
stopping. Something's wrong. Something's wrong.
Is that Isaac Bevan's car
Yeah,
in
it
trouble?
is.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Isaac.
Doesn't look to be a fault to his own, my friend. It's just like there's something damaged on the car. It's just not stopping in time. You might not see it cosmetically on the car, but there could be something busted It could be something rubbing front spoiler rubbing up against a wheel. It could be damage to the fry. It could be damage to the suspension. But he's trying to stop it. It's just not stopping. It's not cooperating. And speaking of trying to stop somewhere, Luke Smith having
It's in trouble.
a bit of a spin out of the exit of the final turn.
Kermit the Frog. Kermit the Frog, Luke Smith with a problem. There's his Corvette.
Yep.
Now he's still in 5th. Keeps on going. Kermit the Frog here.
Gotta make sure you don't have any once again, you don't have any damage into some situation, because you bend the steering wheel, whatever, it becomes very undrivable. We don't notice it necessarily in the pictures like I spoke about, but drivers are nursing damage sometimes. That's at number 5. You can see that's illuminated on the side of the car. That's what they do for endurance racing too there, Wesley. Just so that you know, especially if you're in the situation of the Daytona or Le Mans 24 hours, when you just see nothing but pitch black and you don't know what cars you're looking at, you'll see the number on the side there. And you'll see the number as well too on the side that the car up the road. That's not the car that he's battling with. As he zooms on by. He's lapping another car. Whoa! So in the background as well too, I think, is Isaac Bevan just going largy-bargy.
And while this goes on, as we are closing in on the final
Yep. Now it's time
of the first hour. It's MDW still leading this thing.
Yeah,
and he, by the way, 42 seconds the lead and continuing to grow.
You want to chin waggle with him? Now's your time, Wes. It's on you too.
Finally, let's bring him in. Let's bring him in. And maybe not get him off subject here. Everybody has asked for this man in real-time driving. Matthew, relaxing, buddy? You having fun?
Oh, I'm having great fun right now. Just riding around talking about old NASCAR crashes from the 50s.
What's one that comes to mind when you think about a 50s crash?
Don McTavish at Daytona.
Okay.
And Lee Petty, a couple of his. Yarborough, that was in the 60s, but talked about Yarborough.
Yeah,
Talked
obviously.
about a lot of them.
Yeah, wow. Talk about, you're talking about Lee Yarborough, right? Not Kel Yarborough, but Lee Yarborough. And that crazy crash where he got burned to death. Yeah. I think that happened in Charlotte, actually, in 1960 at the World 600. Man, wow. Yeah, some historic crashes in NASCAR. And how does that not make you crash here? Is that like a double standard? You kind of...
I guess so. Now that you think about it, yeah.
Take your mind off of crashing the real car and... dominating here. And I think the word is honestly dominating. What a race here, MDW. Now, with that being said, it wasn't easy. You kind of had to muscle your way around Bevan and Justice at the beginning of this thing, the opening 5 laps, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, I had to muscle my way through, which I made I think I wore my tires a little bit better than everybody. So I was able to beat down the inside by turn 3, I think, end up in the top 5. But as far as everybody else goes, Isaac was quick, but right now he's having a wheel problem. He said his wheel went extremely light, I think.
Right.
And now in real life, like his actual real life wheel is no longer center. Plus, his car was hurt anyway from that first little squabble he had in turn 1. So now his wheel's messed up, and he's going to have to re-plug it in pit stop if he doesn't get a drive-through before then, because he's racking up incidents because he can't drive it.
Yeah.
It's broke.
We saw that actually from Isaac, who's struggling. But endurance races is about nursing your car home. Isaac have been speaking of it at the moment, just got a black flag as well too, so we'll have to go down and save a penalty. MDW, interesting driving style. You're sitting right back there in your next level racing.
I was about to say
seat.
that. You're kind of caught sideways in your seat.
Like
Why
a
do you
Formula
do that?
1? What's happening with that?
I got a little thing to my left. It's like a little pad, and I can lean on that, number 1. And then my mic's kind of over here. My mic isn't really stable per se, so if I let go of it, it'll fall like that.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So
Okay.
I kind of hold it up with my left cheek.
Yeah, you are. Whilst you're
I
driving.
hold it up with my left cheek. So I kind of just lean back and relax. Now, if I'm in an intense battle, I'm sitting up. Oh, speaking of which,
You got to go pit
it's on.
soon. Somebody's off too. That
Yeah.
is
It's
Dustin
on. He's
Gordon.
about to make pit stops. Yeah, MDW's about to make pit stops, it looks like here. So
Yeah, you do have to
I
come in,
got-
right, mate? I expect probably in the next 5 minutes too, right?
3 laps.
I got 4.7 right now.
Ah, see, I
Right.
said about 3 laps. Boy,
You're
I'm
close enough.
estimating it. Yes, sir. Yeah, man.
4.6
Yeah.
less, 1.6
I could retire from announcing.
Now,
and become
MDW,
like
if we bring
iRacing car
SVG
engineer.
in right now, what do you reckon you give him a run for his money?
I would drive off the racetrack and give up immediately. That
No, you
man is
wouldn't.
not. That man is not human.
In the sim, I mean, not real life, of course, but in the
Maybe.
sim, I don't know, I don't know if he's quick as you. I mean, we're talking about.
I've
seen
actually
him.
seen him on iRacing a couple times. I
Yeah.
beat his lap at Watkins Glen and then the official.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I reckon you give him a run
levels.
for his money, mate. So, I mean, don't count yourself out too much there, MDW.
Don't
You're
be
a quick driver.
intimidated, MDW. Don't be
Yeah.
intimidated. Just, look him in the eye and say, well, I mean, you're not going to look him in the eye, but you take me on. Yeah, come on.
By the
Come
way, I
on,
think
I'm
Connor Taylor's
MDW and you're
won Coda.
SVG. It's like you're MDW and he's SVG. It's like a heavyweight bout of iRacing
Exactly.
proportions. We could really sell this thing. I could be like a Don King.
Exactly. And I think, by the way, I have beef with the entire NASCAR field because I think Connor Zilic was going to win at Coda, and he got wrecked twice, drove through the field, got wrecked, and he had the fastest car by like a half a second the entire second to last stint. Before
Oh
he
yeah,
got won.
in the Cup
And
race, he got
still drove it back
got
to 14.
burned 2 or 3 times in the Cup race on Sunday as well. Yeah, you
Yeah.
think it's a conspiracy that Tyler Reddick keeps winning all the Cup races?
I mean, both of them were super speedways. He did get kind of lucky at Daytona. Atlanta, he did drive a great race, and then so did Coda, but the problem is he did have a lot of Toyota help with Toyota crashes with really fast cars, but I mean, Denny just made a simple mistake, and that's what took out Connor, which I think Connor definitely, I truly think Connor was going to win that race, but I mean, I don't see past it much because Bell did this. If you remember last year, Bell won like 4 in a row, and then he just slumped.
he crashed
he
yesterday
completely
or on
slumped.
Sunday. Yeah. I'll be honest with you, MDW. We're talking about NASCAR and the history and wrecks of the 50s and Sunday and Coda and everything, and they're getting ready to go to Phoenix this weekend. And I tell people this all the time. I think we're seeing the changing of the guard. I think it's going to be the Tyler Reddicks and the William Sawaliches and the Connor Zeliches and the Zane Smiths and the Karsten Hostevars. I hate to say this, and I don't want to make anybody mad out there, but Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, all of these guys that are respected, revered, and legendary in their veteran status, they're not really good drivers anymore. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings by saying it, but it's Dean, you can't race Father Time. Father Time catches up with everybody. And I'm going to be honest with you. I remember when everybody was so excited when Kyle Busch was announcing he was going to RCR. And I told somebody, I said, Richard Childress is not going to get the Kyle Busch that he had when he ran for Hendrick and his young age and early start with Joe Gibbs. It's not going to work.
No, it's not. And we saw it with Johnson. Hello, good morning.
Hang on,
Yeah,
hold
on,
up
man.
a second
even
there, Wes.
Jimmy Johnson as well.
MDW's got a bit of lap traffic to deal with here.
Trying to get around. Help move.
But I mean, I still think in a way Johnson's wreck at Pocono kind of did something to him. But even then, we saw it with Petty too. Petty just slumped once he got older. I mean, and it's not like a talent thing. Just younger guys come up in newer generations, and I think what it has to do with it, your brain's not as sharp, of course, but younger guys come up through new generations of cars. They're more adapted to newer generations of cars.
Yes.
And then you can't keep up. Busch has kept up for 20 years, but there's only so many years that you can keep up with change after change after change. And Lewis Hamilton in Formula One.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's trying.
then again, Ferrari.
Well, I mean Fernando Alonso more than anything, right? Because he's been around a lot longer.
Fernando Alonso.
Alonso. Yeah, there's another prime example. Yeah.
I'll be
being
racing
honest.
the Daytona 24 one day, and he'll be in my field at like 85, and I'll be.
Well, you're a young gun there, MDW. So you got a lot of years left in you. You're like you're like these young guns that can come out. You got to win championships, my friend. You know, by the time you reach 25, right? You got to win like 5 championships by the time you win 25. That's what the standards are these days. You know, the younger you are, the quicker you are. All right, because you're fearless.
I'm trying.
You're fearless at a young age.
Like I'm trying to get to real life racing. I think I have.
I was going to ask you that question. MDW. Is there a goal to get into real racing one day?
I hope so. Like I just have to. Of course, I mean, I'm in the middle of nowhere, West Virginia, right? So we don't have much. But I mean, the closest neighbor is probably 100 miles away. But either way, like I need a lot of help from sponsorship.
Yeah, it's money.
It's
unfortunately, it's money. It's
Oh yeah,
it is.
But
now, where do you live? Where do you live in West Virginia, MDW?
Around the Clay, kind of very, very central West Virginia area.
Let him focus for a second here. Wes is going to get past more love traffic. You should dispose of
cars
quickly.
Joshua Suss.
Yep.
He's going to flash Joshua
Don't
Suss.
take out Joshua Suss. Here it is. Here it is. It's Porsche versus BMW. He's right on Suss's.
Wow.
Hey, watch out for those Florida cabinets, my friend.
You, isn't he?
Watch out for those Florida cabinets.
No.
Kill me. Oh, he went wide.
Yeah,
Bye,
you're
Josh.
gonna have it.
He said, "Get the hell out of the way and let you through."
I love doing that to Josh. I do it every week.
That's fun. Hey, are you looking forward to 6 hours on Saturday? You gonna run Le Mans?
Hopefully, I think I may run it with Coy Miller. I'm not sure, but I had 4 teammates back out on me, and I've been trying to find somebody, but I think I think it was Miller, but I'm not sure. But somebody's teammate just dropped out on them, so I'm going to see if he wants to do it. But Le Mans is my best track. I've won the 24 hours of Le Mans, the official iRacing 24 hours twice.
Oh wow!
So I've won it in
Which
GTD and then LMP2.
Oh, okay.
It was one of the mid splits, I think, because it was when I first joined
cool.
iRacing. But
yeah.
I think I did a total of 11 hours.
I'll get Max Verstappen in there with you if you like. I'll call him up after the Melbourne GP, right? Actually, no, he can't do it. He's at the Melbourne GP, so unfortunately, we can't get Maxie in there.
Max will do it no matter what.
Guys to come in here and race with y'all. I'm serious, like Brad Newman or Matt Danson.
We could get them in. Tyler Justice is in from P2.
Barbers,
you got pit stops coming. Chance Scott's in from P3 as well too. Sure, MDW, you've gone one stint over them. Last time you all boxed, same time. So
I didn't feel like I saved any fuel, but I guess I did unintentionally.
I think
so.
Mate, no, don't run out of fuel. So, Matthew David Wood will let you go. I got a feeling we're going to be talking to you in Victory Lane again here too. So,
All right.
I'll see y'all. Thanks for your time, buddy. Keep on rocking.
Don't overshoot your pit stop stall. All right, you'll be right.
Yeah.
See you, mate.
Right, I'm doing it for Granny. Lost her 4 years ago today. So.
Oh man, my grandma passed away last Thursday, Matthew. So
I'm sorry for that. That's terrible. Because
she's in a better place, man. 90 years old. She had Alzheimer's, onset dementia, and had cancer and all sorts of other things. And
I lost her to cancer, and then her visitation was on the same day that my grandpa died, on the 7th last year.
Wow.
Damn.
So,
well, they're looking down on us. MDW, thanks for your time, buddy. Good luck the rest of the way, man. Rock on.
All right, God bless y'all. Thank you.
There you go. There is MDW. What I bring? Are you in Team 3? I think. Yeah.
Wherever Josh is.
Yeah, he goes. He's going in anyway, Wes. He's going to pit stop right now. MD.
And he's making a pit stop. There you go.
Yep.
Pit stop. Let's bring in the boss man as pit stops are going on.
Yeah.
And we can brag about.
Joshua Suss is in a fight right now. Be careful there, Wes. Don't pull him in. There's Joshy.
Hang on, Josh. Stand by. Oh.
Hang on.
I didn't mean to.
I was trying to tell Wesley, don't bring it. No, I told you not to, Wes. I mean, Josh.
Joshua Suss is battling with the white car there on the inside of, I believe it's Helton. Yeah.
Joey Helton, yeah.
Boy. And it looks like Suss cannot get around Helton just yet.
Oh, Joshua, I'm trying to fuel save a little.
Fuel saving? Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, we are officially in the second hour of the 2 hours of Sebring, presented by Florida Cabinet Distributors. Joshua, we had MDW on the air with us whenever he drove up on your back door.
Yeah.
That was rather interesting.
Yeah. I was trying to hold him off a little.
You should have doored him. You should have just turned him, my friend, and said, "You're not going to win this race." That's what I would have done.
He told us earlier that if you guys want to give him challenges, he'll do it.
That's what we did.
Give him challenges.
That's
what kind
what
of
I
challenges
asked
do we need
Wesley,
to
and I
give
said,
him? Yeah.
let's bring him in for a conversation while he's leading the race and see if we can like sandbag
And then
him.
he said,
by-
no, wait a minute, wait a minute, no, wait a minute, don't do it. Like, come on, Dave,
It helped
what
you
are
out,
waiting for?
actually.
Bring him in.
I think it helped him out because he started doing 2:03, 2:05 lap times rather than 2:01s. So yeah, actually helped you out a little bit there.
I'll tell you what, one of the big races are coming up this Saturday night. Can you give us an update of how big that's going to be come Saturday? The 6 hours of Le Mans, the NASRA Prosper Engineering Endurance Series special Saturday.
Oh yeah, that's going to be a blast. It's going to be my first team event, so I'm excited for it. We're a little shy on GTPs, but we're going to run it anyways. I think we're sitting at 8, but we have a lot of GT3s, so it makes up for it.
So we're looking at about a 30-car field, right? 30-plus cars, something like that?
More closer to 20.
Okay.
Yeah, just because of two-man teams.
Yeah, you got multiple drivers as well, 2 per team there, Wes. So as you know, being an endurance race gets tiring, but multi-class is always a lot of fun. There's our photographer as well, too, taking snapshots of your beautiful there number 80 Porsche. Running in P8. You know we're up, nowhere down at the moment, Joshua Suss. So how are you finding Sebring?
It's tough. The rear end keeps wanting to slide. I don't know if it's just the track or how hot Florida is, but it takes like 2 laps and your tires are like at 190 degrees. So it's pretty slick. I've heard we've had a couple spins. I've had a couple slides. I haven't spun yet though.
And when are you planning on coming down for your second pit stop? Because I think Adam Newton's in for P2. You'll be due in very soon, right? Your last pit stop's back on lap 16, around the 30-minute mark.
I think I'm going to risk one more lap. We're
Risk
pretty
it.
close.
You're not going to run out. Yeah, you want to run out of gas, mate. So, who's your closest battle that you're going with here at the moment? Your positions that you're fighting with, you think the most that you're going to get in halfway through this race?
I think when it cycles, probably Dustin.
Right. Dustin Gordon, yep.
Okay.
In the Ferrari, right? In P10?
Yes.
Yep. But you're leading him, and yeah, he hasn't gone down a pit road yet as well, so that's interesting. Casey Sullivan still has to come down pit road too, mate, in P3.
Yeah, he just announced he's fuel saving.
That could be.
You think a lot of
You don't give the secrets up to your
fuel
team?
saving in this last pit stop here, Joe?
I'm not sure.
Josh?
I know a couple are off strategy because of a wreck, but some are pitting like 3, 4, 5 laps before the others. So
Yeah.
I'm not
Are
really
you
sure
sick,
what
my
they're doing.
friend? Are you hoarse? You sound like you sound
I
like
keep losing my voice. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, every announcer's worst nightmare.
Yeah.
It's like, what
I
are you
was about to say,
talking
you
about,
sound
Wesley?
really
I
hoarse.
sound fine.
It comes and goes. I don't know what it is.
I'm not gonna stop talking no matter what.
I'm all right.
Oh, there you go.
Josh, you're the
Is the
only
weather changing? Is
Porsche-
the weather changing over there where you're at? Like, is it?
Yeah.
Is it? You know?
Yeah, it keeps going from hot to cold.
All right.
Okay.
Come to Australia, mate. It's just hot. Apart from the blood moon we had last night, which looked beautiful, by the way, in Australia. Just go outside. It was a beautiful blood moon. Josh, you're the only Porsche on the field here this night, which I'm surprised with. Lots of BMWs. Why the Porsche that you chose specifically at the start of the season over the Beamers?
So I started in the Corvette but I was struggling with keeping the rear end behind me. So I just I bought a couple of them, and I was just testing them out to see which one fit my driving style better.
Okay.
And that's what I've been able to keep more control of.
You got to try.
I'll take control over speed.
Did you try the iRacing arcade? It just got released, and then give that a shot there. Give it a little bit of a test of different cars as Josh is in. Pit road.
So he's on pit road. Let him make his adjustments here. Now, Dean, the iRacing arcade, is it like iRacing, but it's like a, arcade game type deal? Something. It's not like the simulation, basically.
It's I believe they scan tracks, but they've actually just added like fun cars, like a short fun version of the cars. You don't have to worry about setting them up. They're all fixed setups. And anybody can drive it on a controller and stuff, like you and me. Get on there. Probably even do it on a keyboard. And just have some fun on the track. Sure.
What they think of next? Well, they doing everything they can to make some money, ain't they, Josh? Boy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see the announcement? They're banning people drinking on iRacing.
Yeah,
Did you
Josh,
see that, Josh?
I saw you drinking there.
But it's not alcohol, though, and he's a cop anyway.
That was water.
So. Do you agree with that, though, Joshua? I mean, if somebody's on video camera and they're rocking iRacing and they got a Budweiser in their hand or, a bottle of Jack Daniels or something, I mean, do they deserve to get penalized for that, you think?
Yeah.
I really don't know why they care.
I mean, do actors get penalized if they're on screen drinking on sets? Even though it's fake?
I'm just wondering. I mean,
in movies as well.
It's kind of like, how are they going to enforce it?
How are you going to enforce it? How do you know if it's alcohol?
Like, as a league, if the person's a problem because they're drinking, sure, but I don't know why iRacing's getting involved in that.
I just know how you can actually prove it, because somebody could act drunk too. I mean, actors could go, I'm drunk deliberately, even though they haven't been touching alcohol. What are you going to get a breathalyzer and say, all right, breathe into this. All right, you've been drinking.
Yeah, who's to say it's
not?
I'll
say this though, guys. If you're blatantly on camera on iRacing and you got a bottle of Jack Daniels in your hand, or you're drinking vodka and you're belligerent and you're drunk and you're acting a fool and you're doing stupid stuff, then, I mean, does a penalty warrant? It's a suspend. They're saying they can suspend you from the server for 2 weeks.
How can they prove it? How can they prove it? It's the key.
I also feel like that would have to be like, you'd have to be like on the iRacing top split.
Yeah, I think that's what I said to you, Wesley. It has to be like something where they're even that. That's tough.
Gotcha.
Nope.
Well. Hey, Josh, a few more minutes with you, buddy. I'm not going to take a lot of your time, man. I know right now you got a solid top 10. Well, you're back in 13th now, but anyhow, what's to come for this series, man? How do you feel that's progressed in obviously week number 4 of the season?
We get a lot of new faces every week, so that's good. Couple that want to run but road to pro, so gotta wait for those. I think it's going up. I have high hopes for it. Even with the Le Mans event, like, not a lot of people know and drive Le Mans, but when we do the Daytona, I'm sure we'll have way higher numbers there because everyone runs Daytona.
There you go. Dean, anything else for Josh? Joshua the copper? Joshua Sus?
No, good luck. Good luck with everything, Josh. See how that pans out for the rest of the race there. 2 more pit stops, I'd imagine. I don't think. If you feel saved, you can skip one.
I hope so.
All right.
Joshua, thanks for your time, man. You're not in Kansas anymore. Have fun.
Thanks.
Hey, by the way, in closing, let everyone know airtime. Isn't it going to be Saturday night, 6 o'clock, I guess? Green flag around 6:15, something like that?
Green flag at 6.
So the green flag at 6 o'clock, and we're going to go all the way to midnight.
Yes.
There you go. 12 hours.
And I'm going to double the fast repairs that I had promoted just to make sure we keep cars on track.
Oh, wow. There you go.
Oh, cheat codes.
Get ready for it. Should be a good one.
Yeah. Well, it's an endurance race, so I imagine it's not a bad idea at all.
Josh, thanks for your time, buddy. Good luck.
Thanks.
Team 1 right there. We'll bring him back, and that's Joshua Suss and
Isaac Bevan and Shane Scott. Nice little battle brewing your screens at the moment. Isaac
this.
Bevan, I
That's
wonder if he's
fun,
got
ain't
it
it?
fixed. Yeah. I wonder if he's got the car fixed because he seemed like he's got it sorted out now. Remember Isaac Bevan dropped back quite a few
check it on
places?
him.
Yeah. No, not what he's battling at the moment with Shane Scott there, Wesley. But we'll see.
Wait till he gets out of this battle with the one car.
This might take about 20 laps, Wes, but yeah, we'll see.
Was it Isaac Bevan that was having the handling problem, or was it Shane Scott?
No, Isaac Bevan was having handling problems before.
I got you.
I think it. We'll see. He's gone down a pit road, you see, because he could have.
Well, notice that the handling is a lot better now, right? Transitioning through the corners for the S's.
But Shane Scott
Through the hairpin
did
turns,
take.
he's really a lot better. His car's not trying to run off the course like it did earlier.
It's not.
Yeah.
But more importantly, Shane Scott took an extra long pit stop. Shane Scott's pit stop was over a minute, whereas only 21 seconds for Isaac Bevan. So Shane Scott might have suffered some sort of problems and fixes on that car too that we didn't necessarily catch on our screens too. So if you want to chat to somebody, you might want to chat to Shane Scott too as well very soon. But
Bring in Shane. Shane, what's up, buddy?
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Oh, where you at, my friend? Where's Great Scott at? I think he's on camera
he's
too.
He's in the battle, but
There he is. Well, he's in the
Whoa!
battle right now. We're not going to bug him anymore.
That's
There you go.
That's on you, Wes.
No,
Well, you don't want to sit, bring him in and talk to Shane Scott.
No,
he's definitely faster.
no, I didn't say that, Wesley. I said,
Shane, you having fun, man? Good solid run in the top 10?
Yeah, man, I was up to third. I don't know if those guys wrecked in front of me earlier or if they didn't take tires or what, but I was running third for quite a while, and then I got a 40-second hold for an unsafe pit entrance.
oh, that's why you were down pit road for a minute,
That
mate.
sucks.
Ah.
that
yeah.
sucks. Wow.
I wasn't paying attention to my fuel, and I only had 0.9 laps left, and Tyler was right in front of me. We were battling, and he went in the pits, and I looked down and saw that I didn't have enough fuel to make another lap, so I jumped in last second and had a hold for 40.
Oh, an unsafe pit entry. Is that speeding like on pit road, basically? Something like that?
There's a bunch of cones right before the entrance, and there might even be a line on the road where you have to commit to going in the pits at a certain time, and I just didn't do it.
Well, there you go. That's a penalty. That's the penalty for hitting cones, I guess. So, what's your take of this track? You like Sebring, Shane? What's your how you feel like you're doing right now in the top 10?
Yeah, it's really fun. It's pretty technical. It's in Florida, so the track temperatures are really hot. It's really slick. But other than that, it's pretty fun.
I see you driving the technicality of the track at the moment there. Apologies that little battle you're having with Isaac Bevan, but you sure you're going to get that back there? BMW is the car of choice, my friend, because BMW is 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 where you are.
Yep, it's very solid.
Hey, Shane, are you looking forward to the 6 hours at Le Mans coming up Saturday night? You going to run to that event, man?
Yep, I am running it with Dustin Gordon. I don't even know if I own the track yet, so this week's going to consist of some practice because I don't want to be too embarrassed out there.
I got you.
And I even have Chris Blanchard. He's race control. I told him that I'd pay him off or giving some other people black flags to help me out. His price is a little steep, though.
You could
$25
you could
per
detail
black
his
flag
car,
price.
my friend, with Shane Scott's detailing, and Chris Blanchard could pick up any of the wrecked cars on the side of the track and tow
Yeah,
them
that'd be
back.
a good deal.
Yeah.
So we're understanding that
vehicles.
Chris Blanchard is going to be the race director for this event.
I believe so, yep.
Oh, there you go.
And what does the Scott's detailing do, my friend? You got slow on the back of the car. What is that? I noticed that not in this league specifically as well, but you do that in other leagues. You want other drivers to slow down behind you?
Well, I'd prefer if they'd read it and just slow down and give me some space or whatever, but I just made this one myself. My other paints Matt Cherry actually made. Shout out Matt Cherry Designs.
Yeah. Matt Cherry. We know.
Cherry
It's
in
quick
the
driver too.
championship race for the truck series.
Yeah.
DSR trucks. There you go.
And then we know
Yeah, I
about
was
that
pretty
race
good at that
yesterday,
last
Shane.
night, too.
Unfortunately, you caught out in a couple of those wrecks on the DSR Electric Series last night. Well, the night before, I forget now, but yeah.
That was last night. And Shane, I got to ask you, man, what's your thoughts of Todd Kaufman? The yellow 25. I mean,
Oh,
Wesley.
there's a couple of guys in there that I don't think care very much about wrecking people. I think if you have more than 8 EOLs on the season, whenever you only run half the races for some of the guys that are in there is pretty brutal. I don't know.
seemed like last night, every time that there had to have been an accident, for the most part, the 25 of Kaufman was
Wesley's favorite.
somewhere around there, you know. Yeah, Dean and Jacob said Wesley's favorite guy. I'm picking on him. I'm not picking on him. I'm just saying,
He was involved.
Kaufman was all the way over. He was always around it.
Yeah,
You know?
he's got some speed, but he likes to play the wrecking ball sometimes.
See, even he agrees, Dean. What am I supposed to do?
We're just entertainers up here. But Scott, you were
We're
involved in a few
entertainers.
of those wrecks as well, too, my friend. But you would have to say no.
Yeah, I
no.
did send it 4 wide. Well,
Yeah.
I'm new this season, so I've just been kind of hanging out all season in the back, just trying to get some free points and try to make the playoffs, which I made. And last night I joined the Discord call and I told the guys on my team, I was like, I'd hang back for a while if I were you, because I got nothing to lose anymore, so I'm just going to drive like everybody else, real aggressive. And lap 7, I sent it 4 wide and spun myself, so.
Sure. Don't stop till you get off the gas and you see Jesus, right? Is that yeah, that was
It's something like that. Yeah, that's what I told him. I just told him, be careful, be ready. Because I got nothing to lose. I'm out of the playoffs, so hopefully next season my luck turns around. Every time I'm up in the top 5, it seems like I get pinched in the wall and my truck's usually done.
So, do you feel like you're getting acclimated and getting better inside these cars, Shane? You think?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of official races on iRacing, so just been running a lot of GT3s, trying to get comfortable in it, and the truck series as well.
Gotcha.
All right, Scott. And in this race right now, highest position gain that you think you can achieve with a little shy of 40 minutes to go?
Let's see. Adam Newton's got 7 seconds on me, 8 seconds. Hopefully I could squeeze a top 5. Maybe somebody else will mess up like I did, and I could squeeze a top 4,
And
maybe even a podium.
And on top of that, Scott, real quick at the moment, mate, you're doing pretty good in the championship as well. To have a look in those standings, you are P2, just 9 points shy of MBW.
Yeah, I was running pretty good the first couple weeks. Last week I had a hiccup, and I think I finished 7th.
Oh,
And then,
yep, you're up, mate. You're up. Clear. Track clear.
yeah, I don't know. I'd like to just keep trying to run consistent. That one right there was my first incident point, first off track. So I know these guys got some more speed than I do, a lot of them. And I just like to try to run consistent and get 0 incident points, minimize my penalties and spin outs and everything, and see where I could finish every week.
Good luck, buddy. We're going to switch up over to Adam Newton and Joey that's battling up the road there. Wesley, any last words there for Shane Scott? Great Scott?
No, Shane, man, it's good to see you out here and having fun. You got a smile on your face. Great, Scott. And hey, yeah, Scott Detailing, is that a real business? Is that your full-time job?
No, I actually run heavy equipment for the county I live in, but it's just a little side deal that I do to make an extra couple dollars on the side on the weekends or whatever.
It's a business then. Scott Detailing. You want to have your car detailed? Contact Scott.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
Great Scott might like this battle at the moment there between Adam Newton, Joey, and Isaac Bevan up the road. Any mistakes that these drivers make at the moment there, Wesley, that could bring Shane into play? In fact, this battling will bring Shane into play. He's about 9 seconds down the road from these battles. And you know what happens there, Wesley, when these drivers battle? It's going to cost them some time, but it's brewing here in the mix there. The Bulldog. He's going to let Isaac Bevan pass, but Isaac Bevan's going to say, well, I'm going to throw you a bone, my friend. This is what you do to Bulldogs.
Shane, thank you, buddy. Good luck the rest of the way.
Yep, thank you. Nice talking to you guys.
There you go, everybody. Shane Scott right there. Team 3 will bring him back. And how about that?
Yeah.
He's got his hand in the pocket with the race director, Dean.
Oh, yeah. That's what it's all about, boys. Into that. Why do you think I contact you about NASCAR? Because I know you got your hand in the director's pocket there with NASCAR.
Yes, sir. A little contacts there. Put it out. Oh, boy. Tell you one thing. Man, MDW is beating
Joey! Joey's spilled! Joey's going around. Shane Scott's around the corner, too. There's Shane Scott. Shane Scott's going to be approaching the center crime right now. Gets past. Joey Helton makes a spin.
Exactly what Shane Scott just said when he come around the corner. He said, holy...
And Casey Sullivan as well, too, approaching the center of the crime pretty quickly there. Where's...
The sensor.
Why did I give you the button, Wes? Get off the button.
He has that face where he actually has got that old moment, every time. I've noticed it 2 or 3 times. So
Joey Holton drops down a little bit.
Was that a cat that was behind Casey?
I'm not sure. Dustin Gordon's going in. I can show that in a second there. Is it a little cat? No, it's not.
A cat.
It's a pillow.
Behind Casey. Can we talk to Casey?
Not right now.
He's in a fierce battle right
now. He's in
a fierce battle.
Don't do that, Wesley. You got me in trouble before with Shane.
I wasn't trying. You know what I said? Bring him in.
No, I said don't bring him in yet because he's in a battle.
Suss just got a black flag. Brokaw just got a meatball flag. By the way, that's black with an orange circle. Now, Dean, let our audience know what that means in the world of endurance racing here. So
that is a meatball. That is a meatball. So that means he's got some serious damage on that car.
Meatball. That means I like spaghetti with meatballs. Right?
Yeah, it is. And let's have a look why. This is why. Yeah. This is exactly why. That'll be a smash into the fence hard, and they'll tow that car to pit road unless he can drive it.
That's a meatball flag, right?
Yeah.
That's a meatball flag.
It's damaged, and it means that the crew's going to look at the car and go, we're going to need to spend some time to fix that, Wes. That's what that's going to be. And he can't do anything about it. He can't drive that car out until the pit crew have elected it. It's safe to drive out. And now they fixed it, Wes, in the time we looked at the replay. But that did cost him 7 minutes in pit road. 7 minutes. So, and they can't release the car until they deemed that it's safe enough to take it back out on the track. So there's nothing that the driver can do. Sometimes the drivers could, smash maybe a little front panel and maybe a tank slap a wall, and the driver, and then the team will look at you and go, you want to go out? You can. And the driver will go, yes, I can go. I want to drive. And the team go, okay, go. The driver might still struggle with the car. However, they have the choice. But if you have a hard smash into a fence and you come back down to pit road and the team look at the car and go, nah, you're coming into the garage for a second. We're going to fix you up. That's nothing that the driver can do. They have to take those repairs. In that case, it did cost Tyler 7 minutes. So he couldn't do too much about that. But he's out on track. So, never say never. So if you want to pull Casey in, I guess, you can pull him in now, Wes. I'll give you permission.
You sure? I'm afraid to, man.
He has a 2-second gap over Joey. So he's got traffic up the road, but that's Shane Scott. That's not Shane Scott. That's another traffic. Let's
bring in Casey. Let's bring in Casey. Right. Hey, Casey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Yo, hey.
Hey, yeah. Car looks good. You had some old heck moments earlier in the race, I think, but got a good solid run going in 7th.
This whole race has been an oh heck moment in this thing.
It's a Corvette, mate. Come on. It's American powerhouse machine.
Burning up.
What's going on? It looks good.
Tires are burning up. My front tires are they're actually a little cooler. They're heating up on the straight. I'm at 190 front tires.
Now, Casey, I got to ask you a question. The car that you used, do you feel like the Chevrolet is a better handling car than the other ones, and that's the reason behind using them?
No, this thing's actually really hard to drive. You know,
Okay.
it's nervous. It wants to kill you, but when you get it right, it's fast and you can rotate it. But you just go that 1% too much on the trail brake, and you're going into the wall. It's Sunset especially, so you really have to take it easy through there. But this car, when you do get it right and you know how to drive it, like last week at Road America, it was really nice to drive on that track, and it showed in the results. I do think iRacing needs to do something about the BOPs of these cars, though.
You're wearing the shirt, though, Casey. Reach out to them and just say, hey, get that sorted out. You've had Isaac Babber's going to pit road at the moment ahead of you, so
Have the shirt on. Yeah, he's rocking the shirt.
The second pit stop, by the way, too, I think you got some traffic behind you, so we'll let you concentrate for 1 second.
Yeah, I'll let him.
I think that's MDW, if I'm not mistaken.
It is.
Yeah, let him through at the moment. But don't let that car behind you through. It's another Corvette, a.k.a. Luke Smith. So you have a battle between him.
I think my battle with him is going to be one in the pits. I've been going an extra lap more than anyone else. So, but we'll see if that's a good thing or if that was stupid.
Hey, Casey.
Yep. Now.
Hey, Casey, I got to ask you a question. I noticed that you had something behind you earlier. Did you have a feline audience? Is that a cat that was watching you race in the background?
There was a cat in here?
Oh, see, I told you it wasn't, Liz. You trying to, what are you
I don't know. I saw an animal. I saw something black behind you.
It was a drop bear. It was a drop bear. It's fine. It's okay. Trust me. It's all right. Yeah, you're all right.
It wasn't an animal? It wasn't
If it was an animal, we have big problems.
Well, it is. But maybe if a Luke Smith is an animal, because he's approaching pretty quickly, mate, we'll have to let him concentrate, Wes.
I don't know if I can go much faster than this, really. I don't think I should. My tires are going to get cooked. I don't know if I'm going to change.
Luke Smith has pitted for a third time, I think, if I'm not mistaken, but it's up to you, mate. He's in a Corvette.
We'll let you go, my friend. Thanks for what you do for our country. The few, the proud, the Marines, and rock on. Good luck the rest of the way, buddy.
Hey, thank you, guys.
There you go. There's Casey Sullivan. We'll let him get back to focus here as he's amongst the big battle there.
It's only fair you pull Luke Smith in right now. Don't have a chin wag and do him, but he's in the middle of a battle. But don't do that. Devin Payne is in for pit road.
Kermit the Frog can handle it.
You want to pull Kermit the Frog in? Okay, it's on you. He's gone to pit road.
Kermit the Frog can handle it.
He's gone to pit road.
Kermit the Frog, it's on pit road. Coming in hot.
Yeah.
Luke, what's up, buddy?
Oh, nothing much. Just chilling and running some laps.
Now, Kermit.
I am calling endurance racing and eating German chocolate cake icing.
What's the key?
Is iRacing going to penalize me for that, you think?
What's the key to your
What was that?
Yeah, go ahead, Wes. Stop eating. What commentating?
Said that I am calling endurance racing with Dean, talking to you, and eating German chocolate icing. German chocolate icing out of the container.
Oh, damn it. How hard is that to get around that car that was in your pit box almost there? Yeah. Luke.
I could get in a candy store right now. All right, back to you, Luke. What's your take of the race as you get down to the final half hour, buddy?
Well, I feel in the Corvette like I'm working harder than everybody else, and I'm making absolutely zero progress, and it feels bad. But I'm having fun, and the technical sections of this track are really fun.
There you go.
Tyler Justice is in from P2 up the road. We were just having a little bit of a chin wagon a little bit earlier to Casey Sullivan. And he hasn't come down the pit road yet, but he kind of thinks he's won a bit of a battle with you there, Luke, and maybe a few other drivers around him. What's your what do you think your highest position you're going to be able to achieve here this evening with a little shy of 25 minutes to go?
I really feel like if I can put some good laps together, I can possibly get about 5th place with my little mess up that I had earlier, and I wrecked the car. Took me out of potential podium, but definitely feel like I can get at least back up to 5th if I can jump some of these guys' pit stops.
Yeah, well, Shane Scott's pitting right now, so that'll be interesting. As you're approaching.
How different are these cars compared to like running the DSR Cups trucks or the Cup cars and whatnot that NASRA normally has?
Well, these cars have this ridiculous thing called traction control, and I don't like it. When I step on
like
the loud
2C?
pedal, I want the power.
Oh, you want wheel spin. That's what you mean.
And these won't let me get all the power. I want to spin the tires to make the corner, but yeah.
Not the 1980s anymore there, Luke. You got to, there's some modern technology. Anyway, Shane Scott's down pit road. Dalton's down pit road. I think you're going to zoom on by them, so that should make you P8, P7 in a second. Shane Scott is actually out. He won't actually clear him, my friend. Shane's got to be up the road a little bit from you. But there you go.
What's it going to take to beat Matthew David Wood, man? MDW. What is it going to take to get this guy stopped?
Wrecking him.
Yeah. You won't see him to wreck him, unfortunately, there, Luke. I mean, he's way too up the road. Unless he laps you.
Wrecking him or paying somebody to come into the league that's also just as good at road course racing. Because guys like me, we're just stock car guys that are fooling around with
I do have guys, mate, but I can't.
GT3 cars.
I can't ask them in Australia to quit their day jobs because it's about just after 2 o'clock in the afternoon in Australia to quit their day jobs and come down and beat you guys, because they will. But it is what it is. And the
We're
European
trying to get Shane Van Gisbergen to come run one night.
and the European guys are in sleep in bed right now too, so I can't get them as well. So MDW is in pit road, but so if you want to take him out, jump down pit road and door him.
I'll go wait for him.
But you do have Shane Scott up the road. So last pit stop, I don't think you're going to have any more, right? At the end of the race. Devin Payne just got a black flag too. Might be speeding at pit road, so you could potentially have that other position gained. But Shane Scott's next up your hit list. Let's see how this battle.
So Luke, have you like got into the mindset like every week when we run this endurance race that it's going to be MDW that wins, but there's other goals and obviously people that you want to compete and race with? Like, do you when you strap in the last 4 weeks, do you feel like, all right, MDW is going to win this thing? I just got to do what I can do best for me.
Yeah, and I mean, you never know what can happen. Like, they could get in an unfortunate wreck, and I mean, if you're on the same lap as somebody, which I don't think I am right now. Yeah, MDW's got me a lap down. He's ahead, but as long as you're on the same lap as them, you got a shot. But yeah, I mean, I come in with the mindset of getting better with these cars because I've been historically bad with these cars everywhere except for Daytona, but I've definitely gotten the hang of them, and I feel a lot more comfortable behind the wheel of these things.
Well, Wes up to say good luck to him. We're going to let him concentrate at the moment because he's got a big fight on his hand there between himself there and Shane Scott.
Go. We'll let Kermit the Frog go.
Yeah.
He got his TV time.
Kermit.
He's got his Orange Crush. Actually, it's a watermelon whenever you're on the endurance series. I don't know why, but it is, right? It's a watermelon.
Yeah, we've got every flavor of Crush possible on every car.
There you go. Kermit the Frog here, and I
Corvette
like Crush.
versus BMW as well too. So we'll see that. What do you think? Real quick, there, last minute, there, Luke. Corvette over BMW. What's the advantages you think that the Corvette's got over the Beamer?
I don't know if there's an advantage. I've just always been a Chevy guy, so
I mean,
I've
Chevy,
always
sorry.
run the Corvette.
Yeah. You're in the Chevy. I'm in the Corvette. So you're in the Corvette, but sorry, yeah.
These BMWs definitely corner a lot better, but I feel personally like I got a lot more horsepower on these long straightaways than them. Just they got way better handling through some of these tracks.
All right, my friend.
Well,
Good luck.
Luke, we'll let you go, my buddy. Good luck the rest of the way, Kermit, and we'll see you at the finish line, bud.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
There you go. Kermit the Frog. Kermit the Frog, Luke Smith.
Kermit the Frog.
Put him back with his
Yep.
team. Yep.
Team Miss Piggy.
All right.
Yeah.
And with that being said, we're going to take a break because we only took one break earlier. But we haven't took a lot of breaks, though. We are going to take a break. We are stepping away. When we come back, we will carry you to the finish of the 2 hours of Sebring. This is the NASRA Prosper Engineering Endurance Series. Hope you enjoyed some of the interviews along the way with driver commentary. And Dean and I will take you to the checkered flag of 2 hours when we return.
Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Are you ready?
For Murph's Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's Magical Creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
We are back, and we are ready to carry you to the final 18 minutes of the NASRA Endurance Series. Thank you for joining us with our coverage of the NASRA Endurance Prosper Engineering Series. This is the Florida Cabinet Distributors. 2 hours at Sebring. Bigglestein Hopton, I'm Wesley Outland. So glad that you're joining us, and thank you, one and all. There's Shane Scott. We spoke to him earlier.
It's the closest battle on the screen at the moment there too, Wesley, between Luke Smith and Shane Scott. As
I'm
we
going to bring him in again.
Yeah, are you going to bring Shane Scott in here?
No, hell no, we're not. No, not
No.
for it. No, we're done.
Well, that is the closest. Tyler Justice P2, Casey Sullivan in P3. Then the Beamer battle of Devon Painter, Isaac Bevan, who's done a solid job after those repairs he had to make. Adam Newton. Casey Sullivan's in P3. That'll be his last pit stop there, Wesley. So that will be the last of the pit stops, I'd imagine, in this race, essentially. So where's Casey going to finish up that situation? Will Devon Painter get anywhere up there? Isaac Bevan, even Adam Newton and Shane Scott, I think they're a little bit further down the road on that situation. MDW putting a lap practically on most of the drivers in this race, but Shane Scott's got to concentrate right now because there it is. Luke Smith is hunting him down. We won't put him in there.
By the way,
We won't pull
don't
him
forget, next race we're going to Monza, I believe, in 2 weeks. Take a look at your schedule.
Let's have a look at the schedule.
As we're under 15 minutes to go here coming up. And it's getting later in the day. We're going to Monza. Monza combined. That's a combined course for
Mid-Ohio
Monza.
First, and then we go to...
Oh, hell, I jumped
Don't
the
jump
gun.
the gun.
We're going to Mid-Ohio on St. Patty's Day. St. Patrick's Day. We're going to Mid-Ohio.
We should be going to Dublin, but I guess there's no racing track in Dublin, actually.
Yeah.
There is none. There's no racetrack. I've been to Dublin. I lived in Dublin. There's no racetrack there, Wes. Sorry. I don't think there's even a decent racetrack in Ireland.
Mid-Ohio.
Yeah.
And I've been there before. That's the Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course in Ohio, right in the middle of the Buckeye State. Real racetrack. IndyCar, NASCAR, SCCA, Trans Am, you name it. They race there. We'll be at Mid-Ohio on St. Paddy's Day, the Luck of the Irish, on March the 17th. March 31st, we're going to Monza. That was the one that I was really looking forward to, man. I got a
pineapple on your pizza there, Wesley. Exactly. In Italia.
March 31st. That is right before April Fool's Day. Tuesday, April 31st. Yes, sir.
Oh, what's happened to Luke Smith? He's got a black flag, Wes. That's the off-track excursions we're talking about.
Too many incident points and you get a black flag, and that's exactly what happened. Larson got a black flag. Brokaw gets a black flag. They're all the way in the back, and Richards is out of the race right now, 36 laps down.
So that means that Joey Helton should get that jump at the moment of Luke Smith there to take that P8. When we spoke to Luke Smith, his target was about P5. In fact, we spoke to Shane Scott. His target was about P5. And Shane Scott in P7.
Let's bring in another guy that we know we can talk to. He loves us bringing him in the booth. As a matter of fact, he talks for a living as well when he can. My good friend Adam Newton from Hillsboro. Adam, how's it going, man? You're right now got a solid top 5, top 10 going right now, sir.
Yeah, not too bad. It's been a fun night.
So I take it you like Sebring?
Yeah, I've done pretty decent here before, but no practice, and I'm glad to be running where I am.
Yeah, you're catching Casey Solomon too. Adam Newton, just about a second and change, so looking pretty good here, potentially for a P4, P5. Seeing it, or push comes to shove, maybe a podium if something goes wrong up the road. But another BMW versus the Corvette battle, and how is that BMW handling for you?
It's not too bad right now. It's been pretty decent for the most part. I just got to get these cold tires warmed up.
They're still cold? Oh, you just came out of pit road.
Wow, they're still cold.
Yeah. Yep.
Adam, do you prepare for every road course race the same, or is it like a totally different mindset for each track that you go to? And I guess that might sound like a double standard question, maybe.
No, you have to prepare differently. Different driving areas, different, styles of letting off the brake, and your mindset is just got to be in for that particular track.
There you go. So there's the thoughts of Adam Newton. Got a good solid run going for him right now. Look at him hitting his marks. Trying to run down Sullivan. Adam, what are we going to have to do to beat MDW? What do you think, man?
Take driving lessons.
We pulled him into the
practicing. I ran a lot of road racing last week, and some of that is paid off here, but still need more.
How do you think you're going to go in Monza in a few weeks, mate? We're going to go in Italy when you had like a pineapple on your pizza or not, but Italia, you got not only an oval, but you've got a road course as well too. So, have you ever tackled that one before?
I have, and I had a lot of fun there. I wish we run Long Beach. I ran a lot of races there this week.
Oh, we will be. It'll be later in the season, my friend, too. Long Beach will be on the schedule, I believe, all the way down in on September the 1st, my friend.
That'll be a fun track. I'll really like running that this week.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Fun one.
And is it the
well, guys, I'm going to get back to it. I need to go catch Casey.
He's got to catch Casey, all right.
mission. Thank you, Adam. Good luck the rest of the way, sir. Thank you.
This is
Thanks.
this is Casey for the what was that there, Wesley? Casey for the top 10.
In Casey's top 40 or top 20.
Top 40, top 20. What was that one on the radio?
Casey's top 40.
Yeah. Oh, Adam Newton runs a little bit wide after you put him back in the box there, but that's not on us, Wes. That's not on us.
Yeah, Adam Newton did that. He did it on his own.
Yeah, you pulled him back. After
did
you
they?
pulled him back, and he made that mistake. So Adam can't blame us. But he's still running in the P6. But it's close too, because Shane Scott is hunting him down. Shane Scott is on his tailpipe. So this is a big battle that's brewing on your pitches there, Wes. Give or take, with just shy of 10 minutes to go. So 1 hour and 50 minutes down, and we got a big battle brewing, essentially, for where Casey is in P5.
MDW Matthew David Wood on the cusp of winning another race for round number 4. There's Shane Scott in 7th in pursuit of Adam Newton up ahead.
Isaac Bevan just gets a black flag, has to do a drive-through. So give that P4 to Casey, give the P5 to Adam Newton, and give the P6 to Shane Scott. Maybe Joey might get that P7, but that'll be a big drive-through penalty for Bevan. So cost him a lot here at the moment. These drivers have to keep driving. You never know what's going to happen, Wes.
Remember, we're now under 10 minutes remaining. Exactly 8.5 minutes left in sim time. Remember, when the clock expires, wherever the leader is, the field will get the 1 to go indication the next time they come to the line.
And all these 3 drivers move for 1 second.
Cross the start finish. Let me emphasize on that.
Yeah, forget MDW. He's got this race in the bag. I mean, he can probably have a couple of spins there in celebration even before he crosses the line and still win this race. Good job there for Tyler Justice as well, too, on P2. Devin Painter, 4 seconds down the road there. Isaac Bevan having to serve that penalty. That'll be the big battle for P4. And your pitches right now. Shane Scott there behind Adam Newton and Casey Sullivan. That is going to be the key between those drivers. And entering the pit lane is Isaac Bevan. So these drivers will have a big smile on his face. Shane Scott will have a smile on his face, knowing they're going to gain that position at the moment. Isaac Bevan won't have a hittle or a frown on his face, having served that penalty. And these drivers now have to battle it out. But of course, you remember, Wesley, if any of these drivers, including MDW and Tyler Justice and Devin Painter, if they've had too many of those off-track excursions, they might have that little black flag appear next to their name. They're going to have a drive-through. Not the time you want one right now, with 7 minutes remaining.
And look at this battle continuing as Shane Scott talking with his crew chief or spotter or somebody, telling him, get in, get closer. And Adam Newton knows he's there. That's Adam Newton. Shane Scott, there's that battle. So, and you know what impresses me, Dean, as we move into the completion of 2 hours of this race, there is still, I know Matthew David Wood's in his own little world, kicking ass and taking names, right? But everybody else, there's great battles going on down the scoring pylon inside the top 10. It's great.
And Luke Smith had to go on the pit road for some reason as well, too, so he's gone down. I didn't see a black flag next to his name, but Luke Smith's day's gone from worse to worse, unfortunately. So he's had to sit down there. He's got to do something.
Talk to him too.
Yeah, that's got to be gas or something. Either way, quick pit stop, but he had to serve it. He's down there. That means that he's just not going to, he's going to finish outside the top 10. So still Casey, Newton, and Scott. That's the big battle that's brewing on your pitches right now, potentially for P4. Not for a podium. Devin Painter's up the road there for that one. MDW just at the fastest lap ever in this race. It's a 2-minute flat almost, 2 minutes and 42 milliseconds. But he is quick. Nothing the MDW needs to worry about too much. He's got such a gap up the road. But really, this is where the action is, my friend. One mistake, that's it. One off track, potentially there, Wesley. We don't know what the driver's off track limits are, but one of them Might show a black flag next to their name. Black flag next to their name equals drive-through equals massive punishment right now.
Exactly right. And we are closing in on the final 5 minutes remaining in less than 5 seconds change. A nickel left, 5 minutes going by as the clock nears the end of a 2-hour distance race.
Is that what a nickel is?
And
a
nickel, 5 cents.
No. Yeah, you gotta remember, people don't live in the world where there's nickels and dimes. And
Are you serious? You ain't got change in the world?
Yeah, but we don't have nickels in
I mean,
Australia.
I know pennies
or
are running
dimes.
out. We got a penny shortage, you know. Yeah.
We don't have pennies anymore in Australia. We got rid of that about 20 years ago, mate. With people, you can't buy anything for a penny anymore. In fact, last time I remember going to the States, the only thing you actually put in a penny is those machines to crush it there as a souvenir.
Anymore. There you go.
Yeah.
Nickels and dimes. Quarters, nickels and dimes.
I'll buy that.
Penny.
I'll buy that for a penny. No. You remember
Yes, sir, penny.
You remember the movie where he
In for a
goes?
penny, in for a
Do you remember
pound,
the
dude.
movie where it goes? I'll buy that for $1. Come on, let's see if you know that one. What movie was that from?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that'll get you there,
I'll
Wiz.
buy
That'll
that
get you. And the
for
chat.
$1.
That'll get you. I'll buy that for $1.
Oh my goodness. That was the was it RoboCop?
Yes, RoboCop. Good job, Wes. Look at this battle. There's Shane Scott. We're on board with. There's Adam Newton. There's Casey Sullivan. Wesley, we've almost 2 hours in this race. We've got this everybody bunched up again. Like we're racing for Daytona. Thank God, not again Daytona, but like we're racing at the Daytona in the last lap.
It'll break your heart. We're at Daytona tomorrow night. You know.
Oh, don't tell me that. Oh, the Roval, but yeah.
The road course, yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. It's like Talladega, 3 wide, last lap. How's that, Wes? Is that better?
I love it. Daytona road course tomorrow night. Then on Friday night, I'll be in the booth filling in for Jacob. We're going to virtual Atlanta.
Oh, and Shane Scott's got the inside of Newton.
Baby, look out, Shane Scott, Newton going at it. And Sullivan, look at all this. That's a lap car in front of them. Hey, the lap car, you think you're going to get out of the way,
that's
right?
Sullivan. That's Sullivan just moving around a little bit.
Sullivan.
Oh,
it is Sullivan in front of them. Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yep. Shane Scott's going to be doing everything he can. Remember, the slipstream's not so powerful on this track as well, too, unless you go down the main straights. There's not many main straights here. So they got to just tuck in, my friend. You got to do whatever you possibly can to try to get any slipstream advantage. But it's more about tackling the corners, exit speed, slow in, fast out. There you go. That's a little too fast in and slow out there for Shane Scott. It'll cost him a bit of time here where he doesn't need the time. Adam Newton at the moment has got to apply a little bit of pressure there on Casey Sullivan. That's the battle, remember, again, for P4 in this race. The Prosper Endurance.
And again, don't forget, coming up in 2 weeks' time, we're going to Mid-Ohio in a month, March the 31st, 27 days from now. White flag in the air. There it is. Final lap. You see the white flag. This is it. Get to that final 2 minutes remaining, and the white flag comes out for the leader, Matthew David Wood, on the course in his own world, leading by over a minute 20 seconds over the rest of the pack, as there is the battle we're watching for 4th, 5th, and 6th on course down to the final corner. Last lap at Sebring there, Dean.
Yeah, don't encourage him to go even quicker because he is the man that's going to be winning this race, no doubt. Don't think there's anything can actually stop him from this race, but this is where the action's at. Look at that. Adam Newton bulldogging his way. Try to get past Casey Sullivan. Casey Sullivan doing the right thing, parking that car in all the right places, making that Corvette as wide as possible. Not too much time left at the moment too. MDW is going down the backstretch. These drivers are entering into, I don't know, they're
These
entering.
guys are heading towards turns 6, 7, and 8. Yeah, they're heading towards the hairpin turn of the course.
You're right, sir. And MDW is hanging around the back stretch at the moment there. So
Now let's pick up Omen straight. Down the back stretch, behind the front stretch is what they call it.
yep, there it is.
Heading from turn 16 into the sunset bend. Right about now, ladies and gentlemen, he is a quad winner. He is the dominator. He is our NASRA man in black of endurance. MDW does it again and gives the #1 fan sign to the man up above as he takes the checkered flag here at Sebring.
Yeah.
Now, back up in front. The battle in the back for 4th, 5th, and 6th ensues. Look at this. And it calms down. It comes down. It fizzles out. As whoa. Okay, maybe not. Isaac Bevan for 7th. He's looking for the flag. MDW, Tyler Justice, Painter, 1, 2, and 3. Here comes these guys coming to the line.
Joey. Yep, Joey and Dalton Shearer. I think Isaac Bevan will be just happy to see that checkered flag at the moment after all the dilemma we had to go through. Oh, Trace Miller has a black flag as well too. He might lose that to Corey Miller, actually, believe it or not, because once he crosses that line, that will be a time penalty. Corey Miller not that far down the road there, so he'll actually get that position, unless, of course, they flip that up there post-race. But that'll be the situation between them. Luke Smith a little bit further back at the moment. He should be finishing in that P11 or 12th position, depending on the situation there. Can't take it away from old Officer Suss as well, too. We'll finish the race, and we'll finish that race in P14.
They do. What a phenomenal job by Devin Painter to also finish on the podium. He'll finish 3rd. Tyler Justice as well.
But
as they'll cross the line, there you see the celebration on. MDW has done it again. Wow. Matthew David Wood,
it's the weatherman.
MDW.
And no rain. No.
Actually, they're calling for like severe flooding, flooding in West Virginia where he lives.
Well, he'll let us know, won't he, in the post-race interviews there, Wes?
He'll give us our MDW weather forecast for NASRA. There you go.
There we go. Let's go for the results.
Here's the results when it's said and done. 2 hours of Sebring in the books. Said about Florida Cabinet Distributors. There it was. 58 laps total ran. 208 miles when 2 hours were completed. MDW was the winner. Tyler Justice was the pole award winner. Fastest lap goes to the MDW. Most laps of 58.54 for Matthew David Wood. And he wins. Tyler Justice, Devin Painter, top 3 on the podium. We'll talk to them in a moment. Casey Sullivan, Adam Newton, your top 5. Shane Scott, Isaac Bevan, Joey Helton, Dalton Shear, Corey Miller, Dean, your top 10.
Go over to Kermit the Frog there for P11 there with Trace Miller. Dustin Gordon will be a teammate, I believe, there of what is supposed to be MDW or something like that. And Joshua Suss there, the boss man of the league in P14. JD Larson, Tyler Brokov, and Robbie Richards in the P17. Didn't even start the race, actually. So I'm going to be sitting back there in race control or something like that. So that's your situation there for the drivers here this evening, guys.
There you go. All right. Well, there it is. 17 drivers took the green flag when it's all said and done. MDW, Tyler Justice, Devin Painter. They are the top 3. We're going to take a break. When we come back, talk to them next. Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability.
Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantle, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number, 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442.
Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Well, we're going to make this quick because Dean and I have got some other stuff we got to do. Welcome back to the NASRA 360 Racing Network. This is the Prosper Engineering Endurance Series, and the 2 hours of Sebring are done. Dean Hopton, Wesley Outland here with you. By the way, thanks to Joshua Suss for creating this. And don't forget, coming up on Saturday night, 6 Eastern, it will be the 6 hours of Le Mans. Looking forward to that one. Let's go to Victory Lane again and talk again to the man there of MDW, the weather man, as they call it. And MDW, if I'm right, they're calling for massive flooding and rain in West Virginia this week, aren't they, tomorrow?
Yeah, they've. I haven't looked at the official outlook of the National Weather Service because they have like flooding and then they have severe weather in general. I haven't looked at the actual flooding map, but I know, like, I just looked at it myself just from radar, and I was like, wow, we're gonna flood pretty bad if it's what they're saying. So hopefully everyone's all right. But I'm keeping everybody I'm keeping everybody in check.
I don't realize they had snow like last week. Even snow, it's finally melted. Yeah. It's warming up, but now the snow is absorbed in the ground, with making the ground already saturated. And now they're calling for weather storms, rain. And that's just going to make it easily to tear the ground apart and flood. So anyhow, MDW, another win, man. 4 wins in this series, a dominating performance. I mean, when we talked to you about the hour left in the race, I mean, you seemed pretty confident that it was yours to go, man. Congratulations on another victory.
Yeah, thank you. It's very fun to do this. You know, I have a lot of guys that unfortunately missed tonight, but they were doing majors. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. You know, I'm trying to. What's the win record for NASRA? I know Keith has it. Bradley. It's like, I think I'm 4 away. I'm pretty sure.
I will look it up. I'm a stat guy. Stand by, my friend. Yeah, I'm the guy that looks up all that stuff. Just give me 1 second, and I'll let you know the overall stats for NASRA with the most career wins. Is here it is. Hang on, stand by. It's popping up here now, and any day now. Come on,
it'll be there eventually. He's thinking about it.
It's a wealth of information popping up all at one time. You have the most career wins of anybody now. You have 50 career wins. This is now career win 51.
Okay, cool.
So you are now the all-time winner of NASRA.
I did not know that.
You're at the number 1 spot.
Where's
I thought I still had a few away.
MDW golf club?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I just got to win a championship. All those wins. And
you are the all-time winner of NASRA without winning a championship too. Just remember that.
Yeah. I'm Denny Hamlin, if you will.
Yeah, that's a nice way of saying it. MDW now has 51 career wins, 97 top 5s, 131 top 10s in career start number 174. That's pretty impressive. Keith Bradley in 283 starts now has 49 career wins. I haven't seen him race in a while, so the animal right now, 49 career wins, just got bypassed by Matthew David Wood, a milestone in this race, and Colin Weatherholt with 46 career wins and 105 starts. I mean, that's like my God, that feels like the David Pearson of NASRA right there, right? He doesn't run all the races, but when he does, he wins. But right now, man, yeah, congratulations, MDW. Now, listen, I would say this. You keep doing what you're doing here, you're going to win races and win the championship with this series.
I hope so. It's very tight as always. Like it's only 1 point down from everybody, but I mean, this isn't a playoff format, so if it's not a playoff format, I at least have a chance, I think. Just the one race thing always gets me. It's always eluded me. But yeah, just again, thank Outlier, like always. Thank the Lord for what he's done for me and sending Jesus down for all of us. Thank everybody for their support. Might have to go out here in a minute. I mean, it's 11 o'clock, but might have to look for one of my friends. That's why I'm looking at my phone. He hasn't answered anybody, so just trying to figure out what's going on there. I don't know. He's probably fine, but they want me to look.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the thoughts of MDW, so we'll let him go, and obviously another win. We'll see what he can do in 2 weeks, and actually 6 hours of Le Mans this Saturday, the NASRA Endurance Special. But in 2 weeks, the series will be back in action at Mid-Ohio. That's right up around the area of the Mid-Ohio Valley of MDW country. Let's grab that. The finishes in second, and we'll hit the thoughts of Tyler Justice in the Mercedes-Benz. Fun-looking car. The number 33 will finish in the P2 position. Your take of this race and surviving Sebring.
Yeah, it was really fun. Really hot to start the session and started cooling off towards the end, so helped with tires. I got a little issue towards the middle, just kind of lost focus, clipped the grass and spun out, and then it just took that whole rest of that run for the tires to cool down. I know I think Devin was really getting on me that stint. There's a few guys I thought, I don't know what happened. I think one of them might have had speeding in pit road or something, and they were close, and then everybody just kind of fell back. I knew I didn't have anything for Matthew. Just knew from practice that he's about a second faster. I didn't have anything for that. So just 202s were about what I had. So I finished about where I thought I would.
Dean, you got anything for Tyler, buddy?
Tyler, just one place down there from your qualifying position. You try to hold off MDW as long as you possibly could, which is what as much as anybody could really do. But after that, my friend, it was just your solo race towards the end, and not too much drama or dilemma. Anything? Yeah, go ahead.
I was like, yeah. I know he got me going into turn 4 on the first lap at Road America. I think I made it to about turn 12 or 13 this time, so maybe I'll get a full lap in P1 eventually. But yeah, I just got to find overall speed. I got decent one lap, which I'm kind of surprised about. But yeah, other than that, it was kind of a lonely race towards the last hour after I kind of got a little bit of a gap after I made that mistake. But yeah, it was a little lonely. It was kind of hard to stay focused, trying not to, just make a silly mistake like I did earlier.
Well, buddy, before we let you go, got anybody you want to thank sponsor-wise? We'll see you. Are you running the 6 hours in Le Mans Saturday? And will we see you, obviously, at Mid-Ohio in 2 weeks?
Yeah, I'm running Le Mans. We got Bandits Motorsports has 3 cars going. So we'll be out there. Hopefully we can sweep the podium. That'd be nice. Then I will be back for Mid-Ohio. Do want to thank some sponsors, Lions 3D Designs, Sim Shop, use code BANDITS, and Cofield Asphalt and Refinishing, Prosper Engineering for sponsoring the series. It's been really fun, these 2 races. Can't wait for it to be in come back, well, for Le Mans and to come back in 2 weeks. And then you guys over here at NASRA always put on a great broadcast. Can't wait to go back and watch it. And I'd also like to thank my guys over at Bandits Motorsports.
And a solid run for him as well for Tyler Justice. He'll finish in that number 2 position there for the Bandits, and we'll see what he can do Saturday night at, of course, Le Mans. Le Mans should be a fun one, and we'll look forward to seeing what that driver will be able to do when they get to the action Saturday night for 6 hours. He'll finish second here at Sebring behind MDW. Let's grab down the man that goes third, got fourth in the point standings coming into today's race, and only, 17 back to MDW in the hunt. Good podium finish. Matthew David Wood, obviously the winner. Tyler Justice second, and we grab Mr. Devin Painter for third. Devin, man, you're taking this race. A good run. Stayed out of trouble. When it's all said and done, you'll end up on the podium.
Yeah, pretty fortunate for that podium. I didn't think I was to get it. It wasn't really a clean race. I don't know if you guys caught it on the broadcast, but I lost it twice myself. And coming off the final turn before the last pit stop, I also scraped the wall just ever so slightly, but it towed the wheel out, and that it was just a fight. I just really thankful to come away with third. So all in all, I'll take it.
Yeah, Devin, we got everything, but we do want to show your slight moments, my friend, like things like this. But that wasn't the one that ended up causing you the gee, you got a little shuffle with the fence there, didn't you? A couple of times there, but that's the thing about endurance races, my friend. Flip that car around. Don't even let the cameras even notice what happened, and then all of a sudden, you continuously need to drive your way up into P3 and continued like that for the rest of the race.
Yeah, it was, if it wasn't for my mistakes, I felt like I could have got P2 or at least made a show out of it. I was catching him for quite a while and just pushed a little too hard, lost it on that last turn before that backstretch, and just trying to ask too much out of the BMW. And luckily I was able to rebound and get back up to third. So all in all, I guess I finished where I feel like I should.
I got to ask you this question, Devin. What's it going to take to beat MDW, man? What do we do? What does the series do? What do you as a driver do to beat this guy? It's like he's like Teflon, isn't he? He's like an anvil.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those aliens you hear about, on iRacing. There's really not much you can do. Some people just have it. You just keep practicing and try. I think the first race or so that I competed against him here, at least in sports car, I was a good 2-3 seconds off the pace. In the past 2 races, I'm getting within a second. So it's progress. Keep working at it, and who knows, maybe I'll be able to hang on to the back bumper and maybe put on a show one of these weeks.
All right, buddy, before we let you go, thank your sponsor so we can get off the air, man. Good solid podium.
Yeah, just give a quick shout out to Josh and all the guys at NASRA that put this together. It's a real fun series. It's just sports car racing is one of my favorite forms of racing, so it's real fun to be a part of. And also, big shout out to the Prosper Engineering guys for sponsoring this league and really allowing us to do all this. So just big thanks to everybody who puts this all together.
There you go. There's the thoughts of Devin Painter. Good solid run for him. Finishes on the podium. Coming into the race, fourth in the points. Will be a good point state for him. But can anybody stop MDW? Matthew David Wood. That is the big question. As we'll wrap it up, thanks as always to Joshua Suss, Brady LaBelle, Cody Donat, everybody with NASRA. And it is on to Mid-Ohio in 2 weeks. Saturday night, join yours truly. Jacob Reeves and Dean, myself, 6 hours of Le Mans. Here's some of the teams that are getting everything ready to go. Should be a fun one. Should be some new names also. And new faces running with the big 6-hour event. Should be a fun one. We'll have it for you, as always, on the NASRA 360 Racing Network and so much more. And Dean, that will wrap it up for tonight, sir. Your final take of Sebring. Love this place. A lot of action. So exciting. And even though we saw MDW dominate, second, third, fourth, fifth, still all racing amongst each other. What a fun time.
It was fun. It was fun. And I was so glad that I held the MDW off for at least a couple of laps at best there, but they did. And, well, he's vulnerable. So is it showing weaknesses? Remember in this league as well too, Wesley, going over those standings really quickly as well too, you don't just take a massive lead over the rest of the field there going into this race tonight.
Right.
Shane Scott was only 9 points shy of MDW. Shane Scott finishing back in P6 as well too at the end of the day. So a little bit of a switcheroo between some of those other drivers. But one wrong race from MDW and a long season as well too doesn't necessarily mean the man's going to run off the championship. But he is.
It'll be a fun one.
Yep.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Should be exactly right on that. And obviously, as you mentioned, all of that excitement will be coming up here in 2 weeks again as we go to Mid-Ohio again. Don't forget Sebring in the books, 6 hours, Le Mans, and MDW 4 wins in a row. The Dominator, the all-time winner in NASRA as well, wins at Sebring. We'll see you Saturday night at Le Mans. Take care. For Dean Hopton, I'm Wesley Outland. Good evening.